rewards, you earn.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Ryan, and we are back with HYTALE. That's right, this is the second stream, the day after launch. I did a 5-hour stream recently, of course, yesterday on launch day, and that's going to be linked in a playlist. So if you're watching after the fact and you missed it, check out the description of the YouTube video. But I appreciate everybody. We got a few folks in here. Hello, Toad Squish, Revan, Tagath. Thanks for joining. Hey, there he is, Ulrich Pinkerton. How you doing, Kenny? Welcome to Twitch. You are first on Twitch, dude. Yep. Hello, everyone. Let's get jumping in. So, of course, here's my avatar. We designed him yesterday. He's got the beautiful little tiara. Oh, and I know that a few of my community members have picked up the game and been playing it a lot. So I'm happy for all of them, and we've got a few of them in here. Hey, Dariath, what's up, buddy? How you doing, my friend? Thanks for dropping by the YouTube stream today, dude. It's great to see you. Great to talk to you live. Hey, Jenner9, there they are. What's up, Jen? How you doing, my friends? Great to see you guys. What do you mean? If you're talking, you can't hear me on YouTube? For real? Is that true? Is anybody else out there not? Hold on a second. Well, that's no good. I was just gonna say, who can't hear me? Okay, that's not an issue. Okay, we got Timothy. Thank you. Can hear me. Okay, don't freak me out all right off the start like that, man. All right, we're good to go. We're good to go. Just if you've got any issues, make sure the first thing you do is to refresh your page. Whether you're watching me on Twitch or on YouTube, just hit that refresh button. If this issues can continue, then hit me up in chat. Say something like we're having, latency and stuff. But I do appreciate you. And, this is like my 8th time dual streaming, so there could be issues, and if you guys want to shout out like some lag or something, please do, because that'll help me. Maybe there's some things we can do to address it and stuff. Hey, Al Pacino, what's up, dude? Thanks for dropping by the stream, my friend. Timothy, okay, I'll try and remember your handle here on YouTube, buddy, but thanks for dropping by. You curious about the game, my friend, or have you already picked it up? And again, big Al Pacino's the one who gifted me 7 Days to Die, so I do appreciate that, my friend. Let's see, I don't want to miss any chats. Eon Ogi says, I downloaded and started HYTALE yesterday. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm hoping to learn some things in the stream today. Well, let's jump into it. Without further ado, we shall load up my world. I did get on before the stream very briefly, like less than 5 minutes, and all I did was just sort out my chests. Here we are. Yeah, since, we've got quite a few things accumulated now. You can see that I've got my building blocks, my wood in here. In this one, we've got all our food and like plant items. I'm not sure exactly how to categorize all of these things yet, but there's just such a variety of different items and blocks. It's really amazing. Over here, we've got some more like crafting materials. We'll probably be doing some upgrading of some benches today, but yep. Okay, let me read some chat here. Looking into it now. Right on, Al Pacino. What's the plan today? I'm actually hoping maybe to get this base built. I'd love to get some walls up around us. It's not really necessary because I don't think there's a whole lot of like dangerous stuff out there. But at the same time, I would just like to have, something resembling a decent base. But of course, we're going to be exploring the map too, figuring out maybe where we can get some good loot from. I'm just really excited to jump in and see what's going on here. Let's see. I see 14 people and only 2 likes. That's right. Hit the likes. Hit the like button. Follow me on Twitch, everybody. We're just getting started. We're going to be going for many hours today. But so this is my base. As you can see, if anybody's new or not played yet, the workbenches will draw straight from the chest. So I don't need to have this stuff in my inventory as long as it's within range. And I don't know the exact block range. Have we figured that out yet? It's like 6 blocks away. But if it's close enough, yeah, it will pull directly from the chest. So it's actually really fantastic. Hey, admin on your Discord to join live stream. My Discord, my friend, is a Patreon benefit, so you've got to sign up on my Patreon here, but I can get anybody that link. If you want to support me, you do get some great benefits, including, getting to chat with me one-on-one in Discord and stuff, but anytime we do multiplayer action, of course, all my Patreons get in on that too. But all right, let's see here. Good to see. Edit your title stream. I thought that I did. Here, didn't I? Darius, you're talking about on YouTube? Hold on a second. I did update it, I thought. Let's go live. What's the title say? Let me look at it here. Should be good. Let's see. All right, yeah, everybody hit that like button. We're going to jump right into it here. Cancel that. Let's see. I'm not actually seeing. YouTube's like studio is so bad. So bad here. Hold on, I can figure it out right here. HYTALE is here. Join me for my second stream live. Oh, stream is misspelled? Oh, boy. Whoopsie. All right, well, that was my bad. Yeah, I will see if I can change that. Where the hell is the info here? I can set it before. I don't know if I can actually do it after the stream has started. I'm not seeing that option in the live here. Stream, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll just have to go with it for now, unfortunately. Thanks for pointing it out, though. But yeah, we'll just go with it. Not a big deal. I will correct it after the stream. But all right, let's get into the game here. No more messing with the details. So we've got, I've moved around my workbenches and stuff. Let's just see if we could do some updating. So I'm short on some iron and linen scraps for the main workbench here. And over here, we don't have the bars for it. It's still missing medium leather in this case. Looks like a lot of the workbenches, these two don't really level up. We need heavy leather and light leather. We know where to get those two things from, don't we? So it does look like we're going to just have to get out there and do some exploring. And, I've got enough of the venom sacks. That's good. Where were we getting the linen scraps from? I've kind of forgotten that, but we definitely need more iron too. So we have that now as a mission. Let's see, where's the forge? Here we go. Furnace. Put that in. Let's get a little bit of wood going. I don't think I have any charcoal currently, but boom. Turn it on. All right. Skeletons, drop the cloth. Thank you. All right, let's go. Now, let's see here. I've got some fence posts. I was thinking about setting up a little spot for some wildlife, but I think we want to focus on a bit of progression here because it doesn't appear that like farming and wildlife is super critical. It's good to get that farming done for the essences, no doubt about it. But let's see, do I have essence? Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. We got 85, 24, and I feel like this is almost something we should probably keep with us, especially considering that the inventory traders kind of use those. The NPCs that we've found so far, I should say. Hey, Bill Beto, what's up, my friend? How you doing, buddy? Great to see you again today. Donnie Clark's here. Hello, Donnie Clark. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. It's great to see you all today. Hoping I might miss a few comments here. There are chat messages, but I apologize. If it's something really important, too, like I'm doing something wrong, you can hit that @hardware to spare, and that'll make me see the chat a little bit better, too. But all right, so it is daytime. Let's take advantage of that. My pickaxe is kind of broken, and my armor's in good shape. I think we ought to maybe whip up a repair kit. Can we do that? I've forgotten where. Here we go. Let's craft a repair kit, and that just used my last light armor. Now, I had to figure out how to use these. It's actually kind of cool. You just right-click within your inventory, and it brings up a list of, like, all your stuff. Boom. So the pickaxe is now repaired. Animal husbandry isn't fully in yet, so most you can do is put chickens in coops. Okay. Now, I did notice there was like a trap. Was that under the farmer's workbench, maybe? Yeah, so there's a capture crate, small animals. Ouch, that takes 50 life essence. Yikes, yeah, I'm not going to be messing with that then. Let's see. Oh yeah, the top server is going to be a lot of fun. You know, I logged into that the other night, Vintage Story top server, and it was great. Like, I just wanted to see it, you know, basically before they wipe the world. But some like at spawn right there, it's really impressive builds going on. All right, I forgot we need arrows, and we can't craft those out of pocket. Let's just do like 10 of them. Yeah, we're going to get a little batch of arrows going. As far as I know, I haven't seen where we level up our arrows yet, but maybe it's like over here. See, I see that arrow, which is the ones we just made. I don't actually see a next level of arrow. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. I'm also carrying this bear trap around just in case we need it. So let's go kill some stuff, get back into the combat. You know, we gotta warm up with a little bit of light combat, I think. Come here, you. Beautiful. We're really looking for the leathers, though. The meat, it's not so much. No arrow upgrades yet. Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate you, buddy. Kenny's been playing a lot, haven't you? You picked this up, Donnie Clark, and gave it a spin after the servers recovered yesterday. Excellent. World died when my computer lost power, so I'm glad you were able to get back on yours today. Yeah, I didn't really play much at all after yesterday's stream, except to get on this morning and just check out, or just like mess with my inventory, my chests and stuff. All right, let's go below. This is where we do find a lot of good skins, plus we need iron, don't we? So I like to keep empty hand. We figured out how to do this thanks to chat. Specifically, Kenny figured this one out yesterday, so that was awesome. All right, I see some iron over here. Let's hop on down. Let's start this place. How's everybody doing today? Let me know. Shout out if you picked up the game. Is that too loud? Why is it jumping up into the yellow here? Let's drop that down just a little bit. Let me know, guys, if it's audio's off or anything. Oh, only the bow upgrades. That's what we'll look into then, upgrading our bow. I definitely want to maintain like some sort of ability for ranged combat. It definitely seems necessary, like in a solo play, because we've got those hornets, and I bet you there's other like flying enemies that we'll have to watch out for, isn't there? All right, I can see my torches to the outside. You can also use those glowing shrooms as a light source. I noticed might be good for marking different paths. That's true. I have a tendency to pick them up and then just, oops, let's put that away, and then just not do anything with them. Stick them in a chest. All right, got to get into combat here. Oop, oh shoot, I should have blocked that. It's all right, that's all right. I love how the Minecraft fanboys call it Timu Minecraft. They rage baiting. Yeah, I'm not worried about drama. I'm just worried about having fun. There's always going to be drama, especially when a game is derivative of an extremely popular game like Minecraft. I mean, I remember when Terraria came out years and years ago, people were all upset. The Minecraft people were all upset because it was like similar to Minecraft. It's funny to say that now. They're like, oh, it's 2D Minecraft, no different. I mean, hey, what's up? Vondora, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? So it's reskin Minecraft? No, not at all. It's very different. I think Hanny had a really great explanation of the differences between this, Vintage Story, and Minecraft in our little Patreon chat this morning over on Discord. What's going on, everybody? Boom, there we go. All right, let's maintain. Our health here. Oh, he had like a little double attack. Still didn't get me though. Man, I found him starbound when Terraria came out. Yeah, same thing. Exactly. Exactly, Daria. 100%, bro. Oh, you want to see this? I probably should have saved that super move right there. But, hey, I'm getting linen scraps here, too. So, this is good. This is exactly where we want to be at this point. I'm looking for iron, though. I'm not seeing any of that. Oh, we found one of those disgusting, like, cocoon rooms. So let's set a torch down. What do I need for torches? Some trees. We gotta knock down some more trees when we get back to the surface, guys. Oh, man. Made excellent point, Hanny Hanny. I agree, Kenny. I think Hanny Hanny's insights were right on. I'm also planning on doing a review video after today's stream. I'm going to be including footage, too, from the stream today and yesterday. But so I hope you guys will check that out. If you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. All right. Of course, I'll give you a little spoiler. I am going to recommend the game. It is pretty fun. All right. So if we come back there, we can see our torch. I'm trying to maintain some semblance of a way out of here. We did some cave exploring yesterday, and it wasn't too bad. Like, I was able to get out and stuff, but I'm always doubting myself when it comes to navigating in these kind of worlds. I'm also not seeing much in the way of iron here. Pretty sparse. I mean, there's some bronze. Dang it. No worries, people. Yeah, there's not much in the way of like a survival element, isn't it? That's one thing we were kind of discussing with the game, which is okay. Each game, has their own focuses, but this is definitely more focused on like exploration and the action adventure RPG elements than it is more on like survival. So if you really want like a good hardcore survival block game, I'd go Vintage Story. But would it be useful to take like an overworld block that isn't found down? Oh yeah, actually that would be. If I had like some dirt, even if we just dig up some of these blocks, like you can see it's still, I mean, it stands out enough that I would know. Yeah. Another thing that's good is just start backtracking. Like if I just return from whence we came, I was going to say we'll probably encounter some more enemies that will spawn behind us. And we're really looking for the rats. Rats or the naked mole rats are really the best thing. Let's see, here's... What? These little guys are okay, but they're more or less just creepy. You're dropping meat. I don't think I want this meat, though. What if I don't want to eat that meat? All right, where are we going? Oh, got a little hole down there. I think I've already lost my way, but we're just going to move. We need iron and rats. Yeah, this is a dead end. Not to worry. How do you hold the torch? Good question here. So you want to go into your inventory here. So hit tab, and over on this radial menu, you can move your torches and your shield. There's also 2 other spots too. So I imagine you can put other stuff, but when you pick these up, drop them right into the little wheel, and then you hit Z and hold Z down. And I can switch between. It's actually one of the best features for like the offhand control that I've ever seen in one of these games, Vintage Stories, you just hit like X to switch hands or whatever. I don't remember what the Minecraft command is, but it's all done through the Z button and of course just dragging and dropping once you're in your inventory. So it's really nice. And if you have an empty hand, you can place a torch just like that with the right click when it's in your left hand. Great system. One of the best I've seen, as I've said. I like it a lot. Let me actually put that back now. There we go. Yeah, let's keep exploring. We've got some iron to mine, people. I'm not going to the surface without at least a stack of this stuff. Maybe more. So let's get it. That hole demands exploration. If I go down that hole, there's no way I'm getting out of here. I don't even know if I can get out now. It's, worst case, we just like dig our way up, like a horizontal, do like a staircase or something. But we might. Maybe I'll just fall into a hole naturally and I'll call it exploration. Me on a date with my wife, Revan. Let's see. You like to have have 100 rat meat already? That's not bad. Trying to read the chat here while I fight. The torch placement, so nice. Yeah, so question, looking at the weapons, etc., when a tool breaks without access to repair kits, is there a way to destroy salvage? Or I think things just despawn, actually. It's a good question. Because these enemies will sometimes drop their crappy weapons, and I was like, can I scrap this? I ended up in yesterday's stream just dropping them in the river so that they would eventually despawn. But it's up to you. I don't know for sure the answer. It's a good question, but I was just throwing stuff down. Or I picked up an extra chest too. Now I'm kind of saving some of that stuff, but it's a good question. Might be something that's implemented later on too. It's like the ability to salvage old tools, but I already got lost in a cave and eventually found an alternate way. That's what I think we're looking at right here, boys. But, you know, sometimes the best thing to do in a video game is just get lost. It is. Just throw yourself into the exploration. I think we're fairly prepared here. My inventory is not even half full. And like I said, we're not leaving without plenty of iron. So let's get... Oh, look. There's the block I placed. Doesn't help me at all, though. Okay, let's go, guys. I'm so glad to be back with you guys streaming again today. I've got my schedule 2 pinned in the YouTube chat. So if anybody's interested over there on YouTube, you can check it out, see when I'll be streaming and what games I'll be streaming this week and every week as I update. You know, as we go forward, I'll keep that schedule updated. But definitely going to be doing more Hytale. This week I'll be streaming some Vintage Story and everybody's favorite Card Survival Tropical Island. But anyway, let's see what's going on. Gentleman 9. Oh, replying to Moldy Martian. Where's Moldy Martian? I don't see your name, buddy. What? I got Twitch going on here. Well, hello to you, my friend. Why am I missing his name? Where's Moldy Martian at, buddy? Well, I see our good pal Generanine has replied to you. So either way, I don't want to miss anybody. Welcome to everyone in chat today. We are jumping right back into our second stream for Hytale. And I know that I'm having a blast with it, really enjoying it. Let me tell you what, I'm shocked by just the sheer content upon release. Yeah, I knew it was going to be early access. Everybody's, you know, speculating just how finished it's going to be, how polished the game will be. Well, wow, this is a big, big cavern. Yeah, this is amazing. Like the current level for what I expected it to be far less. I thought it was going to be kind of bare bones, not going to lie to you. But I'm pleasantly surprised. I know that I should reserve some judgment, not be too overly, you know, effusive about it. There's a good word for you. But so far, like I said, I'm happy. At the very least, I feel like that the money that I spent on the basic level, like the starter level or whatever, has been well spent, or at least it will be well spent as the months go forward, you know. All right, let's dig ourselves way down, because this place looks to be a gold mine, maybe quite literally, but there's certainly a lot of ores down here. This is maybe the biggest cavern I've seen yet underground. Can you guys kind of see the scale of this? It's kind of hard, but yeah, we're going to get to the bottom here and check this place out. Maybe I'll leave myself a torch like right here. Just kind of see the way out here. I have a feeling we're going to have to dig our way up, people, so be prepared for that. Who knows? Maybe we'll enter some interesting underground places. The salvage machine breaks down items, including old tools. Okay, thank you, Dawn and Clark. So we've already got a salvage machine. So that indicates to me we should probably make a double chest and just start sticking all your old tools in it, like all your stone tools and early copper and metal. You ended up restarting Card Survival Fantasy Force yesterday on stream. My last restart got hit with a bug where the boar kept coming back and beating the crap out of you. Oh, that's not good, buddy. Yeah, that's not really a playable run, is it? Okay, let's get some of these ores. I thought I saw like a whole massive quantity of iron down here. Okay, we got blocks. There's even plants growing down here in the cave. Now we can... excuse me, scale I think we discovered, what, up to 4 blocks yesterday. So I just did it there. See, we've got a 1, 2, 3 block high wall. If I just hit space, we literally climb it. Let's look at that in 3D. So look up and hit space bar. Boom. Nice little pull up. And that can go up to 4 blocks high right there. Pretty sweet little addition to the game. Definitely helps getting around like in these cliffs and caved areas and stuff. I can see already it's $20 worth of fun in its currency. It's only going to get better, especially with mods, custom. Yeah, 100% Toad Squish. Appreciate you guys. See, honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised too, Ian Ogie says. I thought it would be way less than it already is. It makes excited to see where it goes. Me too. I have to say, before and that was winter. Oh, yeah, with all the patches. Figured I'd restart. Good idea. All right, booting up a game now. Secretly at work playing Hanny. Don't die, Hanny. Don't let your character die. Set aside all the duties for work, but just make sure that you don't get distracted from the game, buddy. All right, we got rats over here running away from me. Get back here, you cowardly rat. We definitely need the light leathers, or the light hides. Yeah, these were pretty important. Kind of hard to get on the surface, not gonna lie. Like, we were finding plenty of medium and large hides off wolves and bears and crap, but oh, we're coming to like a green room here. Hold on, what do we got? See, hyperfixation superpower Kenny. I love Kenny. Where's he at? He's up to 4. Nice, dude. Nice. My TISM isn't dedicated to good spawn location, restarting over and over since my original world bugged out. Oh, that sucks. What is this, dude? We got like green waters here. Is that going to poison me if I go in there? Now, as you get closer, the blueness kind of takes over. This is weird. Huh. Little pockets of air there. All right, let's get this metal. I guess I'm still collecting copper. At some point, like, should I stop bothering with the copper at all, you think? Just not even waste my time? That's a weird block right there. I feel like copper might still be useful down the road, but I don't know. Some games it's like that, you know, the copper will be completely irrelevant once you get up to higher levels, but then there's other games like Vintage Story where it's really helpful to have a good stash of copper with you. I mean, there are some things like later game stuff in Vintage Story which you have to have copper for, like the chutes and the various different hoppers. Drink the green water. In we go. Hey. Is there anything unique in here? No. I don't know. It's just an interesting looking pool. All right. And I also think it's a dead end, right? Or no, there's another little section over here. Oh, what's up, freak? Hello. We're living down underground, people. I think we're just going to make a base down here. Screw going to the surface, right? I don't need to go up that. I don't need to go to the surface. Give me everything. All right, let's climb up there. No, not quite. There we go. I like this climbing. God, I still haven't figured out how... Have we figured out how to dodge roll yet? Anybody know how to do the combat roll? I haven't figured that out. It says it's in there. I don't know. Time to turn Mole Man. You know it, Rabbit. Let's go. I think you can stop bothering with copper after you upgrade your workbenches. Okay. I've got 25 with several bars on the surface. That's good. Thank you. I'll take that advice. Just go for the iron at this point. Because, you know, one thing I'm noticing is this iron pickaxe, the durability does drop pretty quick. It feels pretty quick. Hey, Pyro Man, welcome to the stream, buddy. It's great to see you again today. We're back underground, as you can see, jumping right into things. Copper's use depends on tech items or alloying is present in the game. Right, General, exactly what I was thinking. But, yeah, I'll stop going for it. Now, if we see some thorium, I'm all over the thorium. Maybe if we go deep enough, we will start to see some decent metals. I mean, iron is decent at this point. I do have full iron gear. Whoops. Yeah, so we're looking at full iron, but at this point, the repair kits are kind of a necessity, aren't they? See my last mentions about the other person who's playing Card Survival Fantasy Forest. Oh yeah, I found another person who made Card Survival Fantasy Forest series. Turns out he's either one of the developers or he knows them. I forgot. His name is the Neo Mayor. You know, the Neo Mayor, I think he knows the developers. Actually, look at, if you've got the game, if you open up Card Survival Tropical Island, they actually give him a shout out in the credits. I believe that's who you're talking about, the Neo Mayor. Yeah, he's like, I don't know if he's officially tied to the game, but he's got a YouTube channel and stuff where he covers it extensively. And like I said, they've literally like shouted him out in the credits of the game, where they like give credit to like the artists and their parents and stuff. They mention that him too. It's a great game and a really great community. Such a difficult game, you know, like the art style makes it a really deceiving. Like, it looks simplistic, you know. And also the fact that it says card in the title, Card Survival, Tropical Island, or Fantasy Forest, I think that throws some people off, because it really is not a card game, other than the fact that it just uses cards. Come here. But I love it. And I will be streaming. I'm going to start a brand new Tropical Island run this weekend, so I hope everybody will check it out. Let's make sure not to let our health get too low, so let's eat here, people. Thanks for dropping by the stream, folks. Niermare works for them since Fantasy Forest. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's right. Darieth actually streams it too and does runs of it and stuff. Don't forget to like the gentlemen and ladies 34 here, only 11 likes. That's right. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. Ooh. Oh, guys, I think we're getting down into a deeper part of the earth here. I'm seeing like red. Okay, there's just a little rat down there waiting for me to join him. We might be getting into something serious here, folks. Let's drop down. Okay, that didn't work as well as I wanted, but... Come here, you stinker. What are you doing, pooping in the corner? Where are we at, man? There's particles in the air. Oh, crap, what is that? Is that a thing, or... It is an enemy. I don't know what that is, but my arrow barely did anything to it. Oh, heck, people. This has got to be where we get the thoriums, right? It's lava-like, I know. Watch the huge fire toads. They suck you in with the... Oh, no. I hate toad tongues. No offense to the toads in chat. There are more powerful enemies down under the demons beneath call for blood. Threw you off personally. That was a deck building. Yeah, you're right, Donning. I think I try and emphasize that, too, when I stream it. That... Is that a structure? There's like a fence right there. Oh, yeah, we got to explore more. Yeah, I try and emphasize that during streams, though, that it's not a true card game. It's definitely more of a survival game than a card game in that sense of the word. So, is this like Minecraft, where there's like fortresses? Wicked, I'm below. What? What was that? Is that dude trying to attack me through the ground? He had a scary sounding attack. And I need this. We're going so deep, people. I'm afraid we're never going to get out of here. There's a lava golem. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's alright. Inventory's nowhere near full, so we're going to keep going. Let's do this, everybody. Fantasy Forest is deceptively simple, and then it slaps you in the face. I can't recommend Fantasy Forest and Tropical Island enough. Agreed. Couple of my really, really favorite games to play on stream. Yeah, I do recommend those. Like I said, make sure everybody check me out on Sunday stream. We'll be starting a new run. All right, drop that. You know, another game I've always been surprised that people enjoy watching is Legionary's Life. I know we've got a few of the regular viewers in here to the YouTube channel. Wonder if we've got any fans of A Legionary's Life. That's one I actually do plan on making some more videos for. Wow, he is super loud, that dude. Sounds like me when I was 16, staying up late at night, keeping the whole house up. So my pickaxe is almost broken, and I was thinking, if this actually does break, well then I'm kind of screwed because I can't get out of here, can't I? I mean, we're just stuck at that point. So let's start making our way up. Back to the... Can I get this? There we go. Yeah, I'm going to keep the cobblestone in my bar, because we're going to probably have to tower up at certain points. Let's put that away. Yeah, I got to make it a point now to bring repair kits, obviously. I have no idea how I got in here. I think I've already passed it, in fact. I think it was up this wall. Alright, a little bit of darkness here as we tower up. Alright, we've reached... not the exit. Yeah, here we go. This is the exit. One of them, possibly. Alright, we're trying to get to the surface, people. I'm going to ignore all digging for now. Unless we get, like, stuck and I have to dig upwards. Oh, okay, we've reached the green room. Everybody remembers this place. Where you freaks tried to get me to drink the water. Can you charge attack the pickaxe? I don't think so. No. Whoops. Come here, rats. I still do want to kill rats. Wait, get out of here. Bats are gross. I was thinking about just how gross bats are, man. In real life, pretty gross creatures. I mean, I think bats are the most prevalent mammals on the planet, though. Like, of all the mammal species, there are more bats than any other kind of mammal. Should we just tower up here? Excuse me. All right, let's try this. Whoop. I might see some greenery up that way. Let's just tower up here. Oh, the towering up is so quick. It's actually kind of nice. Oh, look. Yeah, there's a torch. Woo! I kind of want this. I know I shouldn't be digging right now, but I need this. Let's go. Bats are cool as hell. Well, hey, no offense to anybody. If it's your favorite animal, I get it. They're extreme. I think that echolocation, and I know not all bats use echolocation, but many do. Echolocation is like the seventh sense, it's insane. L opinion. That's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. I will say that bats are incredible for their echolocation. That's one of those things I think that humans could eventually develop too. Let's see. But I appreciate you guys' feedback on the bats. I mean, I'm not saying they don't play a vital role 100%. They're just kind of pretty big vectors for disease is one thing I think that's inarguable. But either way, I do love all animals and appreciate their place in the web of life. Hey, look at that. We see the sky, people. We made it. I'm actually shocked. Where the hell am I? Okay, yeah. Whoa. Let's see here. So I'm guessing bats eat primarily mosquito population. Let's see, fun fact, they do crash into each other mid-flight, same with bees. Let's see, bats are way up there on the rabies transmission, yeah. And now, team not a fan of rats. Oh, Hanny's still lost in his cave. Sorry, buddy. We managed to make it out, and I'm shocked, too. I had to do a little towering up, though, but, all right, we made it back. One thing I want to do is take advantage of this basalt cobble that I picked up, and I kind of want to build up some of our walls with it. It's nighttime. It's a good time to build. I'm seeing, like, shadows. Oh, wicked. Shadows are nice. The moon looks weird to me, but it actually looks a little bit better now than I think it did in yesterday's stream. I like it. Getting a lot of immersion here. Yeah, nighttime sounds are pretty good. Hear like the owls hooting. Owls are cool animals, for sure. Let's see. I like how skeletons have lights. And I know, that's kind of neat. You had a pet rat. They're very adorable. I always wanted one growing up. The movie Abyss. Anybody know the movie Abyss? One of my favorites growing up. Mary Antonio Masterson, Ed Harris, a couple other. But one of the characters had a pet rat. And like watching that movie, I used to beg my mom to let me have a pet rat. Because he loved his, the character on that movie loved his little rat. And it was a very sweet animal. And they're intelligent. I've watched videos, like YouTube videos of people who own rats, They're not unintelligent animals. I think that's one of the reasons they're used in experiments, too. Also, I think should have some similarities, but either way, smart as a 6-year-old human. That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but I can say, hey, who knows? Maybe they are, depending on the 6-year-old for sure. All right, is this going to be tall enough? I think maybe at this height we'll start to think about a roof here, people. Also, some doors. What the heck am I doing? You can't have a building without doors. All right. And, oh, you know what I should have done before I started doing that? Very stupid of me. Let's get our ores going, people. Let's not mess around with this. Turn that on. On. Yeah, what are we doing here? Also, let's put these in here. Could be working. All right. Now we can use the wonderful just put all... No, damn it. That's not what I want to do. Still getting used to the commands. One thing I think we need is some hotkeys for these right up here. That's what I think we need, but either way, small gripe, small gripe. And looking good. Okay. I'll keep the ores for now, as long as we're hanging around the base here. Is that cooked? Yeah. Okay. Looking solid, people. Let's do a little building here. So, I need a door in my life. What do we do? Where do we get doors from? Probably want wood, don't I? Now, this seems to be one of the things you can't... that won't pull from, like, nearby tiles? Or nearby chests, I mean? Or am I wrong? I guess it does, yeah. Candles. How's the door? Hold on, let me read chat. Mary Elizabeth Master Antonia. Isn't that her name? Wasn't that her name? Is that what I said? I might have pronounced her name wrong. I said it wrong. I thought that's her. Oh, door. Earthen temple door. Give it to me. Oh, iron bars. What? Yeah. I don't know if I want to spend iron bars on that. Problem is that rats have a short lifespan. Your emotions will be hurt. That's true. That's a good point. Back to the burgers. Oh, man. They make me hungry. The perfectly round moon is a little bit odd, isn't it? It kind of stands out in the sky. I'm with you, Dawning. My wife doesn't like the tail, like possums. My mom was like that, too. It was actually the tail that she specifically objected to because she said it looked like a worm. She hated worms. You'd love a ferret. You need 2. Yeah, they're very social, aren't they? Possums are one of North America's starter Pokemon. Like he's never shown like a pre, but I feel a good risk. Same with otters. There's a couple of channels I watch. They're based in Japan, and they have... We'll just make these. They have what are called, I think, the Asian short-nailed otters, the specific species, but they're smaller, and they're super cute. And they're fairly domesticatable, but they're a pain. I can tell they make a lot of noise and stuff. How do I place this? What? Oh, this isn't going to work, is it? What the hell's happening? I've never placed a door in this game. Let's see what I'm doing here. Huh? Do I need to do it like this? Oh, this is weird. Okay, this didn't work the way I wanted it to. I made 2 of these. That's a 2x2 door. And it doesn't sync up with the wall very well, does it? Or did I just place it wrong? Huh. It's 2x3. Let's see here. Drop a wooden block in the build station. That's smart. Let me try that. Bing. Door. Simple wooden door. I love it. Good thinking, my friends. A few months ago, someone threw... Ooh. No, I'm not reading that. Let's see. There's a door in the workbench. Oh, they're in the workbench. In the builder's workbench. You got to back up and break the other cobbles. Just found a little goblin camp underground. That's kind of neat. Let's do a couple of these, but now I'm stuck with these earth temple doors. But we can still try and put those to use, actually. Let's not give up on the earth temple door just yet. Let's see if we can incorporate this into the front somehow. Also, you know what? I'm going to pull these up because I'm going to hurt myself. Alright, so we take these out because it is 2x3. And, oh, okay, it kind of lines up there. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Hold on, let's... Now, how do I get this other one in here like this? Is it gonna... Okay, no, that's weird. Is there a rotate button? R to rotate. Okay. Hee hee, we did it. Haha, look at that. Oh, sick. Okay, that's even better than I thought. Not bad. Hold on, and we can just whoop, climb right over. Actually, oh, why does it look different colored? Oh, that's weird, but I think it's just a trick of the light. Yeah, you like these? That's your base doors at the moment? I like these. I mean, they're a little bit bigger than I needed, but who cares? We're building a castle here, people. Now, one thing I want to do is get the ground replaced. I don't have my shovel on me, though. Let's see. I'll probably use these little doors. Let's put a little door right in the side, maybe. Hold on. Is that kind of the midpoint? Yeah, let's go over one. Oh, I got to make a repair kit for this pickaxe. All right, let's place the door. Beautiful. It's hard to see. Let's do some lighting. I've got a few candles in here, but not enough. What are we working with in terms of light? This is the regular workbench. It's pretty generic until we upgrade it, isn't it? You stole a couple NPC chests? Yeah, we stole these from that temple. Speaking of which, I think my shovel is in one of these. Wait, didn't I make a shovel? Or am I misremembering? I don't appear that I did. No, I think it was the hammer I might be thinking of. I think I refrained from making the shovel, so let me just go through some of this stuff. Nothing there that's helpful. Over here, do we have a shovel? No. Looked at that. All right, let's check this out again with a little bit of wood. Table and chair. What's the wardrobe for? Ooh, trapdoor could be cool. All right, let's take that out for a second. Let's look at this. Okay, we've seen that before. Can you make anything with sand yet? Oh, I'm not sure. I don't think I have any sand on me. I'll have to check that out. We have that crimson stone from the burned woods area southward. Might look nice. Oh, that's true. We do need to explore some other different biomes today, I think. So the furniture workbench is kind of where we where we should be looking here. Bones, tree sap. Here we go. We've got these light temple braziers. They're kind of obscenely bright, though, aren't they? You know what? I'm going to build a couple of these for the exterior. They're taking iron ingots, though, so I got to be careful about that. Speaking of iron, what's happening over here? Turn on. All right, yeah, I can't neglect those. All right, let's place these outside. I want to be able to light up our base, so we'll put one right on the corner. Put another one right here. Actually, let's put them catty corner like that. I kind of like that better than sitting directly in front. Okay, beautiful. Now let's put one up behind the house. Kind of next to her, maybe. Or maybe above her. Boom. Oops. I want it directly behind her, not off to the side like that. Okay. And let me grab these two. Put them out front, maybe. Yeah, I put this fence down, but I never really... I don't know. We'll worry about animal husbandry later. Alright, so let's go in. Let's place, I don't know, this right over here maybe. Just a little bit of decorative stuff. Ooh, you have 100 copper ore now? Nice, Eddie. You're going strong, buddy. Alright, let me put away some of this furniture that I made. Put that away. Good. Is the thing still going? No, this thing is constantly out of wood. We might have to spend the morning just chopping a whole bunch of trees down. Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm short wood here. Can these be hung on the wall? Oh, look. Copper is used for the lights. I kind of like these. Let's make a couple of those. We're just trying out different stuff here. These are cool, too. Looks like we might need a table for that, though. Oh, these are all the different blocks. Scroll. That's just decorative. Presents. What? We missed Christmas time, but they still included it. I wonder what these are down here. Unknown item. Find the forgotten temple and restore 200. Nice. So that's our reward stuff right there. That's awesome. Can I check the pottery tab? I sure can, buddy. I think that's where sandstone is. We got yellow. This is all clay. It all says clay, my friend. It doesn't... Oh, okay. This is what the petals are used for, though. So clay could be useful. I should find some clay. Oh, Kenny's talking to me. Look at the lanterns. They take a candle and something else, and they look really good. Thank you, buddy. Oh, so I just need to make... Oh, yeah, let's make 10 candles then. And then we'll make as many of these as I can. Oh, I'm short on trees. So yeah, we definitely need to go. No worries, Power Boy. Don't mind, buddy. I'm always here to check things out. We're discovering the game together, so it's all right. No worries, everybody. How y'all doing? Thanks for dropping by. We tried using the rope yesterday. Couldn't get it connect. The rope almost appears to be cosmetic. Like you just, I don't know, place it as a look. Maybe it's something that'd be added too. Touch goes, by the way, rope stacks upside down. So does chain use it to climb? Oh, okay. Interesting. So we can use it to climb. That's cool. That's cool. All right. All right. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming by today. It's great to be with you. Let's see if we can put these on the walls. No. I do really need to get these floors replaced, but I mean, that's cool looking. It's almost very kind of Halloween-y. Okay, and let's see. Are there like shelves? Is there like a shelf that I could put on the wall and then place these guys? We got chests galore. Let me look at the furniture again. Now I need more wood. Yeah, it's almost morning. I'm almost out of wood. We got to go chop wood, guys. We're gonna do some hunting too while we're out there, probably. Are there tables? I know I saw one. Yeah, we got a crude stool, shelf. Maybe have the plants outside like a porch light. That's a good idea. Let's build a shelf. See how that works. Oh, these look good. This is a nice looking gate. With this birch. Oh, I like birch. We got beams. All right. Let's try this shelf because I want a little bit of light. Like, I don't know, over here. Oh, look at that. I need more of those. Hold on. Give me a few more of those shelves there. Those are kind of cool. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. We'll do 6 total. I'll put 1, 2, 3 here. And let's put some outside. I like the idea of having them outside. Oh, crap. I keep forgetting to make the armor repair or the repair thing. Where's that at? Here we go. Oh, light leather. We've got it. Bing. Okay. Let's craft a couple of those. God, I might have to go below ground again and get back to mining. Oh, it never stops. All right, so that's working. Take those out, put that in. All right, let's empty out our chests, our inventory here, put stuff in the chests. And I think we're going to get out there and explore a little bit. Those are staying with me. Yeah, I got to put these lights around. All right, we got this charcoal. I think I'll just stick the charcoal like... Actually, let's use that instead of the wood. There we go. A little bit better. That goes away. That's plant material. This is crafting goods. Okay. Let's get out here. So is this actually a little table? That's cute. I like that. All right, and the shelves. Let's see what these look like. If we put that little guy there. Okay, well, it comes off the side of it there, but I still like that. That's not bad. It looks weird when you get close to it, doesn't it? But I'm not going to lie, I'm just going to leave it there. How far are we? One space away. Boop. Yeah. Defying gravity. Hey, Zombie Toxin followed the channel. Thanks for following over there on Twitch, buddy. Appreciate you. Thanks, everybody, for dropping in. Make sure you hit that like button on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. All right, so, you know, it's looking okay. For a first-timer's base, I can tell it's not symmetrical. I'm missing a block on this side. Maybe I'll extend that wall at a later date. But let's go ahead and repair the pickaxe. So that's at 16%. Let's see. Side note, it seems you can use those lanterns in the offhand slot too. No way. Can I? Doesn't appear to allow me to. Wait, am I wrong? I don't know, bro. I don't see... I might be doing it wrong. Oh, it's the candles. Oh, sick. That's just as good, I think. Right? Can I play? You can place them. Oh, that's super helpful, actually. So this will be... Let me pick it back up. This will be what I use, like, when we're just walking around. And then I can get a bunch of torches made. Let's actually make some torches if I have... I might be out of sap. I think I'm out of sap, aren't I? Well, either way, good call. Nice. I was wondering, because there's so many different spaces here. I was like, there's got to be other stuff that, you know, we can, like, put. Oh, I'm down to 2 sap. Yeah, let's just go cut some trees down, guys. It's time. Put this stupid thing away. I'll just put it in here. I'm starting to get a chest for, like... Yeah, various time. Maybe I'll keep the lanterns on me, too. We'll place those, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Ianogi says, do you like to build symmetrical aesthetics, or do you prefer non-symmetrical? I am more of a symmetrical guy, yeah. I was just thinking to myself, I'll probably log in tomorrow morning, you know, before, like, streaming, and I might actually just extend this by 1. So I'm just going to place a... Yeah, and tear down this inner wall so that it will be exactly symmetrical. I probably will do that, too, because it's going to bug me every time we walk up to this. Also, the fact that she is not lined up with the door, like, we will need a second statue here to kind of make it more symmetrical. But either way, no worries, no worries. I'm just being picky here. All right, so let's put our shield... And we're going to venture into the woods, people. Looks like we got quite a bit of trees over here. I'm also going to start exterminating some of the local wildlife, but not these deers because they're awfully cute. We'll get some other stuff over here. Maybe some bears and wolves because I need the leather. Spiders too. Yeah, we got a wolf over here, boys. Let's go for it. Let's do it, people. Put it by the door when you get back. Okay. You gave up and started tunneling up, Hanny. Hopefully you don't run out of the durability, buddy. Let's try and use my, like, blocks and stuff more consistently. Ooh, she still got me, though. Oops. We got a bunch of skellies over here. What's up with that? Hey, buddy. Ah, see, he hit me. That was weird. Oh, he dropped real quick. Take it, take it, take it. Let's get into this. Also, later run combat gets harder. Good to hear. Good to hear. I mean, because the game is so like adventure and action based. Like, it's obvious combat is a big part. You know, every weapon has like its own little special ability. So it's good to hear that there is more challenging stuff coming up. All right, we're here to actually chop trees down, not fight, but we're doing both, people. We're doing both. Try shield bash right as they attack. I want to know if you can stun them. I will. I'll try to, Pyro Boy. You get guys shooting magic. It's like they have way more health, even with cobalt armor. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Let's get these trees. Do you same kind of thing? You always do 2 statues, one with each, with the lamp over the shoulder? Yeah, just how it is. There are definitely some positives to an asymmetric build, and occasionally I will do that, but even in when I was like, I don't know if you're familiar with Vintage Story and the chiseling in that game, but even when I'm chiseling like a statue, I try and make it symmetrical. All right, hold on, let's wait. It's kind of hard to time it. Doesn't appear there's any stunning. No, I took a lot of damage that time. Maybe I'm just not good enough with the timing, but it doesn't appear to stun. Alright, did I bring enough food? Got 5 more pieces. Let's just keep cutting trees down and stuff. Getting a bunch of sap. Bunch of wood. Poison damage, fire damage, ice damage. It gets crazy. Oh, that's good to hear. I wonder if there's going to be like armors in the game that infer like, you know, cold resist and stuff. That'll be awesome. Maybe some enchanting or something in the game. Oh, that was a big tree. Let's see. The one thing I will say I don't like is how the trees go so far below. Yeah, it's technically like the roots or whatever. You can kind of see that the trees do have pretty extensive root systems. When you find them up on the sides of the cliffs, like over there, that was one thing. Like you can kind of see it in that tree right there. The roots are pretty extensive. It's interesting how they've actually simulated roots for the trees. I'm not complaining. It's different, but it's okay. It's okay. Hello, little one. Not going to hunt the innocent sheep. We'll only focus on the predators right now. It's almost softy. Also, let's look out for clay. Is this clay over here, or is this just dirt? This could be clay. Oh, I didn't bring a shovel. I never made a shovel. Well, there's no way I'm going to sit here and chop that. We'll have to get a shovel later and come back for clay and stuff. Let's explore. They go feet underground. Donnie says, I actually like that the trees have big, deep roots. I wish Vintage Story did that. I think it's cool. I think it's a neat little change. I don't mind it. I don't mind it a bit. It is kind of ugly. Now, if the trees grew back from their roots, that would be something special. That would be something special. If they are roots, fine. It's just my preference to have dirt ground. Understood. Understood. Yeah. What? Okay, something's weird here. Just out of rhythm. Alright. I think we need more wood. I definitely need more sap, because that's a pretty key ingredient. Hey, we got chickens over here. Kenny, didn't you say that we could domesticate chickens? We'll put a target there. Hopefully they stick around. I don't know if they'll move and stuff, but we might come back and try and capture some of those chickens. Wonder if there's really thick trees like redwoods. Ooh, that would be cool. There are definitely different trees, but I think they're kind of restricted to the different biomes. We actually did see some pretty massive trees in, I guess, what I would call the savanna biome that we explored, but redwoods is in the colder biome. Alright. Yeah, oh, here's a big thick tree right over here. Hello, cows. Look at this monster. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't think I'll cut that one. We'll go for this one. Let's take it out. I do it with boulders, too. I have to get the dirt flat before breaking layers into the ground. You found some big trees. That's awesome. I like that. Oh, let's pick this weed over here. I don't know where we're headed. We're just kind of wandering around. But maybe we can see something interesting. We'll just keep going. We'll just let the resources guide us. Have you checked out the Eternal Seeds yet? No, I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what the Eternal Seeds is. Oh, check this out. We got birds. What? Look at these big boys. Oh, these are turkeys. I thought they were like, I don't know what I thought they were at first. You drop. Dark feathers. Huh. Okay. I'd love to take on a bear, some wolves or something. Let's get these life essences. Tetrabird. Let's see. Like when you harvest the seeds. Wait. Yesterday you locked them and said they sounded interesting. Oh, did I? I don't remember that, actually. My bad. Let's see. Minecraft 2 is looking good. What's going on, Mr. Thinks? Welcome to the chat, buddy. Yeah, HYTALE just released yesterday for anybody who's unaware. And one second here, just in case anybody's interested, you want to check out the pricing and stuff. I've got the link here to the web page. It's currently not on Steam yet, but that might be planned for the future. But there we go. Definitely worth it so far. I'm really enjoying it. Let's take this little guy out. Come here. Keep moving. Taking advantage of the daylight and just exploring, people. Checking some stuff out. You see anything new or interesting? Not really. Let's keep moving. Climb. So, yeah, we've kind of entered this craggy region. Let's see what's nearby. If we go north, I'm kind of interested in this. This might be like all clay up here or something. What? What do you want? Check these nice darker woods out over here. Oh, hello. What's this? Kind of looks like a ruin or something. Anything with this? Oh, goes down. Oh, there's definitely structure here. I guess we're going down below, people. All right, let's just take a look around, see what's what. Oh, yeah, there's stuff down here. A little thing. An apple. Oh, that's the first apple I've seen. Give me this. Take that home. Okay. That's it. Just a little bitty, just a little cubby. Nice and cozy with the dead skeleton in it. Up we go. Oh, I really like the climbing. I got to tell you. Kenny says, I don't know if you caught my explanation. Eternal seeds, when you plant, grow them, and harvest them, the seed stays planted, begins growing again. It's a great way to farm essence. I guess I need to go back to our benches to craft them up, don't I? Not to worry. We'll definitely remind me when we get back there. If I forget, we'll craft up some eternal seeds and throw them in the ground. I don't see anything super interesting over here. This looks, I don't know what this is. Pretty craggy looking. All right. Just looking for any interesting places we can explore. Hello, rabbit. Come here. I need your body. Beautiful. Getting some leather, people. Made the farmer's bench. I'll remind you. Thank you, Pyro. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'm a little bit forgetful. Hello, who's this big, beautiful bruiser? Don't run from me, child. I think we've entered a new kind of biome. Is this like a swamp? It's like the swamp biome here. We got hides. Essence of fire. Had that for a while. Did that last thing just spit at you? No, I think maybe what you're seeing is when I encounter a new creature for the first time, I get a memory. It's called a memory. I don't think we can look at them from this screen, but that's what's happening. That right there, did you see that little blue thing that came at me? That's a memory whenever you explore and discover a new animal. There's hundreds of different animals. See, that guy just gave me one. It's a murloc, boys. Boop, boop, boop. What about my candle? You place the candle down. Uh-oh. Where did it go? Oh, no. There it is. Whoopsie. Maybe I better keep my hotbar full when we're out exploring. Thank you for telling me. Whoops. All right. I pretty much need to have my shield out anyway, not that freaking candle right now. All right, let's keep exploring. I know that was a murloc, dude. Stupid murlocs. Here's another one. Let's get him. Gotta practice my combat on him. Come on, buddy. He's trying to flank me. Trying to go around me. Oh, he's crouching now. It's like hiding. I got you. I got something for you. Okay, okay. Is this birch? Let's cut down some more of this birch. I actually really like the way some of these things look. Windaflatus is here. Is that a... Wait. Is that a treehouse there? This one? I think there's just a bunch of mushrooms. Or was there another one? I think you're seeing the mushrooms, maybe? If I'm missing a treehouse, though, we'll definitely want to climb it and loot it. What's going on, Wind? It's good to see you. Hey, Dream Cultive. Now I hear Wow Murloc scream. I love the Murlocs. Oh, hello, little one. Yep, good old World of Warcraft. I have such great memories of playing that game. I played during the Wrath of the Lich King days. And I actually did get in and play, I think, Legion, too. Several years later, I picked it up again for a short time, but I love it. I don't know if I could ever go back to it, though. Maybe if they, like, started classic WoW all over again, I might be interested, but it would be tough. What is this? I actually got a wheat seed. Huh. Thought I had to make those, because there's a small chance. What's this? Is this salt? Or is this chalk? Yeah, it's chalk. Yeah, there is salt in the world, isn't there? We haven't discovered it yet, though. All right, that's right. Stand still. Look like stairs, fresh from sauna. Oh, nice. Let's see. Oh, Darieth here. What's up, buddy? I played till Cataclysm. Oh, then the expansion was bad to me. Yeah, Cataclysm was... That actually... I didn't mind it as much. I hated some of the raids in it, though. But my buddy, whenever Cataclysm came out, like all the stuff we had worked so hard for during our raids, like in Wrath of the Lich King, like literally the stuff that he had gotten drops from the Lich King were suddenly being replaced by like green items, you know, that we got during the initial questing. And he was just so put off by that. He was like, I can't believe that my purple like item level such and such trinket just got replaced by a green quest item. And I'm like, yeah, that's how it goes when they release a new expansion. But he just couldn't get over that. Cataclysm on YouTube tonight or no? Yep, you know it, buddy. I think it's episode what, 15 tonight? Yep. Come on. Come on. Got no skills. Got nothing. Do it. Charge. End his life. Alright, give me your big hide, please. Did I get a big hide there? First bear I seen, he didn't drop his hide. Damn it. Alright, no worries. We'll keep looking. You give me on both platforms to pump the numbers. Thanks, bud. I appreciate you, Dariath. I would have to say that I think most of the viewers on Twitch are like that. But either way, yeah, it's always great to have you guys here with me on either platform. Yeah, WoW's always been a treadmill. New shiny replaces the old. Yeah. I do understand where my buddy was coming from, though, with that kind of an issue. But it's impossible for an MMO to really get around that kind of thing. Now, what is this? Hold on, people. I'm seeing something in the distance. Is it this? You guys see that right there? What is that tower structure? Let's go find out. All right, I'm going to kill these deer because I need leather. If I can catch... I don't know if I can catch them. It is kind of nice how they basically stop running when you attack them. We do it for you. Thanks, Kenny. You guys are the best. You got a really great community of people here that tune in for the live streams. I love you all. Let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Reading chat. Almost fell in. All right, let's keep moving. Oh, look, there's iron right there. Yes, please. War for the view gods. I know. So the stream yesterday has topped out at about almost 2,000, just under 2,000 views. And for a live stream, that's actually pretty good for my channel. You know, I know some creators get that like on, you know, as like that's like a slow day, but no, that was pretty good for a live stream. So I'm excited. There's definitely a lot of interest in Hytale, and that's great. I'm already making shorts too out of yesterday's live stream, and I'll be making shorts out of today's live stream as well. think we just found like a little village. This is cool. Uh-oh. Little creature. Oh, it's one of those little mice. Oh, it's an... Oh, no, it's like a hostile village. Oh, get ready. Get ready. You're about to get raided. This guy looks a little tough. Is this guy a little tougher than the average bear? Eh, not really. Oh, what do you drop? Monster. Stone trock mace. So that's a trock. What a word. Trock. Come here. Is this like a shaman? This guy looks like a shaman. I just laid him low on one hit. Oh, he's running. Well, bro. Is he going to do ranged at me, or... Oh, I think he's throwing rocks. You suck. Come here. Put you out of your misery there. It's an orc village. Oh, subscribe. Thank you. Let's see. I've noticed the metal distribution gets better not only as you go deeper, but also as you go further from spawn. Oh, interesting. Iron on the surface. How lucky. That was pretty lucky. Tutsu's talking to Kenny. Let's see. Here's another because he runs to live another day. That's right. Smart guy. Oh, I love this little log bridge. Let's explore here. This roof is also quite nice. Was this made from leather? This is a really cool little build. I mean, there's only one house here, but the house itself... I don't know if you'd call it a house, but what's in here? Give it to me. Yeah. We still got enemies. I'm over here just looting. Alright, let's loot. Let's kill. Yeah, they live in a big hole in the ground over here, these losers. Oh, hello. Two at once. This looks like a different kind of wolf. Yeah, this guy's got a collar. These guys are not that difficult. I mean, that one hit me pretty hard. I won't lie. Okay, my life's low. Eat. See, I was just standing there looking at me, though, while I heal up. What's that? Yeah, those are tent roofs. You think I should take them? I think we're going to take them. Are you still thinking about playing TM? What's TM, buddy? Off the top of my head, I can't place what you're talking about. That looks like an interesting sword. Stone sword. My inventory's full, so I think we're going to turn around and head home. Look, here's rope. Yep, and they're just using it cosmetically, it looks like. Oh, apples. Okay, so that's loot. Those little things have loot in them. It's loot. What's that? I don't know what to get rid of. Salt? That's the first salt I've seen, I think. That's cool. He wants you to share your food tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. So wait, what was the question again? I'm so sorry. Are you still thinking about playing to... Oh, you mean doing an extra stream. Because I did mention that. Thank you for asking, Kenny. I appreciate it. Actually, no, I'm thinking I am going to not stream tomorrow, just as I have, like, on the schedule. And instead, I'm going to record a review video. Although I'm going to try and record that today. I don't know if I'll be able to get it out. But I'm also going to get caught up with the Cataclysm. So I think I will take the day off from streaming tomorrow. But we're definitely going to be, getting right back into it the day after that. But thank you for asking, Kenny. All right, let's get any more loot that might be sitting around here. Oh, look at this. Another chest. That's the one I already looted. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a third day of HYTALE, but it'll kind of set me behind a little bit on, the, what's it called, stream? Or not stream, but the Let's Play series for Cataclysm. So, all right, let's see if we can take these. Oh, nice. So they just have these placed on the diagonal over the blocks like that. That's interesting. We'll get rid of these sticks. Probably don't need 3 stacks of sticks in my inventory. I'm going to take this, though. This could be cool. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but... Let's Let's see, what is this actually properly called? Leather tint roof sloped. Okay. Let's go. Popcorn automatically restores 15% of your health. I gotta look into popcorn. I love popcorn in real life too, actually. One of my favorite snacks. Nothing better than fresh theater popcorn. Oh my god. They charge so much for it because they know people will pay. Alright, what are we getting rid of next? Starting to lose the light here too, people. That's an interesting fire because I can't interact with it. Just think corn and salt. Pace yourself to not. Yeah, no early burnouts. That's right. It is important to take breaks and stuff. No doubt about it. I'm pretty good about knowing my personal limits, what I can do, and I am also good about being able to relax pretty easily. You know, I'm not one who gets completely absorbed in work to the point where it becomes detrimental, but I do think that I like to think that I have a good work ethic. But yeah, I don't push myself too much. All right, let's go. Come here. Come here. Did these guys respawn? Because I thought I had kind of cleared this place out. I think these guys spawned in when I moved away from the area. They just kind of spawned back. That's interesting. I wonder if you can kind of build a little farm over here. Like, get like an ogre farm going. You know, exploit their spawn rates or something. There's a little butterfly there that just disappeared. Yeah, they respawn pretty fast. They do, don't they? Let's see, those popcorn seasonings are fire. White cheddar, salted caramel, yeah. Those are delicious, my friend. I love them. Okay, alright. Time to head on. Oh, look at that beautiful sunset, people. Wonderful pink color. We're headed back. Let me get my bearings here. Target. Oh, that was where we saw the chickens. That's right. Yeah. Alright, so we're kind of heading that direction. Let's go. Think you might be leaving some leather pieces on the roof. It'll be okay. I got a stack of 29, but I appreciate you. We'll be going. I'm about to hit 20k channel points on Twitch. Congrats, Kenny. Yeah, buddy. I was looking at my subscribers the other day. Like, Twitch will list like your #1 subscribers based on like their comments and stuff, and you're in that list, Kenny. You're like in the top 3. Can't remember. I think you might be #1 or #2. Ryan, click more copper. You need a bunch of to upgrade your different crafting tables. Good call, Hanny. I will do that, buddy. I will. Oh, let's keep going though. All right, let's put that in the offhand. But those are just the slope pieces. What about the flat pieces? The vertical walls? We'll have to make some more then. Whoa. There's just a chest right here. There's nothing around it. Just a freaking chest. Give me that. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Is that weird? It's a freaking chest. Kind of want to take it. We'll leave it. Wicked. There's not even a structure around here. Oh, well. I love it. Just a little... Just a little bonus loot. You know, that kind of reminds me of the Ruins mod from Vintage Story. Because you play Vintage Story, the world has ruins in it. But then there's a great mod called Better Ruins that adds like all different varieties. Some of the ruins are just like a single little gravestone that you'll come across. Like you're just out in the woods and you'll just see a little gravestone. And if you dig under it, there's like usually some loot. That's a really great mod for Vintage Story. Hey, what's going on, Sweet Tea and Gaming? How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Let's watch this. I'm about to switch to my shield real quick. All right, it just got real dark, guys. I'm sorry. Let's just go back to the candle. I don't really need the shield. We'll take out this other one here. I can handle these guys without a shield. I just place my candle down. So that's weird. Like, the candle will place even if... It's different than the torches, kind of, isn't it? Huh. Gotta be careful about losing my candles. What is this? It's a tree house. There is a tree house here. I don't know. It's just somebody's lights. Oh no, it's a little village. No way. Hey, hello. Oh, we got traders right out here in the middle of the woods. Trading for food and spices and salt. Should I buy some salt? Oh, I just did. Whoops. All right. Quebec Village. Sweet. We're going to mark this. Yeah, Handy Handy. One of the things Handy Handy mentioned is we need more markers, like more variety of markers. And I think that's 100% true. But that's cool. Or at least the ability to, like, name them, you know. Have you ever played Ark? Ark Survival Evolved? No, I haven't. But I know of the game. But I've never actually played it. Where'd that other NPC go? Where'd you go, buddy? I want to see what you got. Hey, there he is. Oh, he's just a guard. Okay, cool. Well, we found a new point of interest here. Please don't. Don't please, Kitty said. Wait. Don't it always has some weird errors when I try to use it. Oh, you can never get the better ruins to work for some reason. Really? That's unusual. I haven't played with it in a while since my first multiplayer server, so I haven't tested it. But I do remember when we used it, it was a fun mod. Let's see. Go with the Ark Survival Ascended. I mean, it's an interesting game, and I know that there are... I've got one Patreon for sure I know who loves it. She's big into it, but there's so many games out. It's tough to, try them all and just play as many as I can. Especially when you get engaged with a really good game, like Vintage Story, and hopefully like HYTALE too. Also, I'm addicted to Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. That's one of my top 5 all-time favorite games now. And I discovered it thanks to chatters, just like you guys, recommending it. Ark is bad. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to play it anytime soon, I can tell you that. But, you've seen people use the Ruins mod? Yeah, it's got some... It's like I said, the variety is really what makes it stand out. Because the ruins themselves are extremely impressive. But like I said, you'll go from like seeing a ruin the size of the Colosseum, like this massive structure. And then you'll be just going through the forest and there's like just one little gravestone, brought to you by the same mod. But they're equally fun to explore, whether it's a single grave or like a massive Colosseum type ruin. All right, so we came back with a lot of stuff here, people. Let's go ahead and quick stack. Nope, God, I keep using the wrong buttons. All right, we'll get this. It is this one. Quick stack. All right, figured it out. See? Boom. Let's put that away. Dark feathers go below. All right, so put that in there. Now, let's get this going again. Okay, wood, turn on. Take the charcoal out. Put more of the iron in there. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's take those iron bars out. You can stack those in there. See, I do have I have some copper here too. With the red settings, I love Ark. I can't lie. I just hate when the company has become with all their AI slop and whatnot. Yeah. I started off being like a pretty good supporter of AI in a lot of ways, in art and certain things. And I think it does still have a lot of uses. But the way that companies, the major corporations out there, have started to utilize and push AI, I do feel like I'm very much against that, But overall, I think artificial intelligence can benefit the world greatly, obviously. I think that's a pretty general statement most people can agree with, but it's just the way that we apply it, isn't it? All right, so we're good here. Let's see, it's nighttime. What should we do? Should we build? Let's see if we can upgrade now any of these benches. Look at this. I'm short on bone fragments, medium. I'm short on everything. Whoa, I need azure logs? Oh, I think I know where we can get those. Maybe it's in this little red area. We'll have to go out exploring again tomorrow, I think. You like the randomness of it, just minding my own business, and Rex jumps off a mountain on my head. There's just so many people, companies willing to abuse AI. Yeah, exploit AI, 100%. And because AI has good things about it, but we need regulations. As it gets better, it'll get harder to tell fake from real things. That's true. That's true. That's the problem, though, is there are certain groups, at least in my country, who view any kind of business regulation as completely antithetical to, the good of the country. And I don't agree with that. I think that's a silly perspective. But, there was a time in this country, in America, years ago, when if a news station presented a point of view, whether it was right or left, they were required by law, thanks to regulations which existed up until Reagan, that they had to give equal time to the opposite perspective on air in the same segment. So that basically precludes things like these networks, these news networks, which just focus on propaganda and one-sidism. You were required by law to give both sides of the argument equal time on television. Think about what a different kind of media environment that one type of regulation could have, and then ask yourself, why did they get rid of it? Why was that taken away? Why would you get rid of something like that? Well, so you could exactly see the rise of certain types of, food news networks like Fox and things like that. But either way, just one of the small regulations, which not a lot of people are aware of because it was, like I said, taken away during the Reagan era. So it's extremely old, but it was also extremely impactful. I've forgotten the exact name of that regulation, but it's one I would be in favor of bringing back 100%. All right, either way, let's get some meat out of here and start cooking this. Go put you in there. God, wood is such a critical thing here. Boom. Turn on. Turn it on. Let's go. All right, sorry for getting political, everybody there. Starting to talk politics or social ideas, but you bait me a little bit with those chat comments, and I can't resist. I can't resist here. Let's see. Was I able to upgrade the workbench? Oh, good call, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, let's do it. My first upgrade. Okay. I mean, it's not instantaneous, but it's also, I don't understand why it took any time at all. If you're going to have it take an amount of time, it should be an amount of time which is either like inconvenient, so it makes you like go off and do other things while you wait, or it should just be instantaneous. But either way, I love it. We've just upgraded. Holy crap, look at this. What can I build now? Okay, now we're looking at thorium. Oh, we got to go back below ground, don't we, people? Yeah, we do. Ooh, salvager's workbench. That's a new one. And we've got the arcanist. What do I need for this? Oh, thorium. Oh, gold. Where the hell's the gold coming from? Okay, let's put down our salvager's bench. Like right over here, I guess. How does this work? It's only got the one spot, though, so you got to stand here and, like, feed this thing. I love it. But this is, yeah. This would be something you want to, like, automate. Set up with, like, a chute and, like, an automation system. But that's cool. Awesome. Now we know salvaging exists. You won't believe this, but you just built a salvager's workshop and you took resources and gave you nothing? Really? That's weird. Once upon a time, U.S. had 100% factual news. Anything modern is as fake as tabloid. That's a pretty bold statement. I don't know if you could say that the news has ever been 100% factual, but I mean, then again, that's going to be an extremely hard statement to prove or disprove. Let's see. Actually, it wouldn't be that hard to disprove, but now we got to go explore. You think so? Yeah, we do need some wood, some of that redwood or whatever it was called. What do they call it? Acacia wood? Azure. So we do need some azure stuff. And I still need bone fragments. You know what? Bone fragments aren't that hard to get if we go out and hunt skellies. Let me just feed this metal here. Let's get some of this bronze going, or copper going, I mean. That in there. We'll just take the iron out for now. Boom. Okay. Put away that stuff. Let's get out there and kill some stuff. I might lay some of these lanterns down just in the general area. Like one here. I don't know. Just light up the night. Wow, those are pretty bright. I like it, though. Okay, I've got a torch over here. I think I actually will reclaim this torch and put a lantern there. Let me see. This torch needs to go there. Good, good, good. All right, where's the skeletons? There's one. Let's go. Oh, is that where I need to go? The blue biome? Oh, okay. Read the tooltip of each ingot. Oh, it was back at the other thing. I've yet to find gold ore in the ground. I've only ever found it as a chest loot. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Is there anything like Minecraft's redstone? I don't believe there is. That's a good question, but we haven't come across anything like that. Of course, the game is still early access, so, you know, who knows what's going to be added as time goes by. All right, we're getting leather, people. Get leather and bones and just whatever else we can get until morning. And then we'll go looking for some of that wood, I think. Mainstream media factual? Whoa. Yeah, it's a pretty rare thing. Let's heal. Okay. I will say that as another U.S. guy, we lack a lot of empathy. That's true. That's true. Who's making noises over here? Sorry, little piglet. Alright, so I'm looking for skellies. The good news about skeletons is they kind of, well, they do literally light up. They carry, I guess, a candle with them or something, so we can see them pretty easily. Combat is nice. Like, you can tell that one of the main focuses is combat and the action adventure kind of focus on things. Yeah, you'll even note each weapon has its own like little special ability. Here, let me go to third person. You can see the sword has like a power up charge attack like that. And there are a whole variety of different weapons too, which I can't make out of my pocket. Would have to go back to the base to look at. But yeah, there's battle axes and knives and stuff. Oh, he's trying to kick me. He's doing a little kick. Sorry, your kicks have no effect on me, sir. Yeah, there's also a power-up move, which I just charged up. You'll see my sword is glowing now. So I can execute that by hitting the Q button. I'm really trying to kill skellies, but here we go. Here we go. There's one right behind your base up on the mountain. What, a skeleton? I'll have to go up there. We'll have to go pay it a visit. Say hello. I think the morning is coming up now. Any idea if it will come to PS5? I have no idea. I do not know. I don't know what their plans are for console or anything like that, but... Oh, hello. Aw, poor little baby pig. But hopefully one day we'll see that. I think there's a bear right there. Well, could have had a horse. Can you mount though? I know you can mount. I don't know how though. Alright, I'm out of food. Jesus, they dropped 3 scrap swords. Let's go get some food back at the base. Ooh, that's a ugly noise right there. Oh, you got to pin him or he will run. Okay, interesting. I'll give it a try. I think there was another horse over there. We'll keep our eyes out too, because that is something I should probably worry about. All right, let's put those away. There. Okay, what's that? Raw pork. Interesting. Speaking of which, where's my fire? There it is. This is what we needed. Give me that. Let's put this charcoal in there. Turn that on. Take that out. All right, let's go through and see the various different benches, what we need, and if we can upgrade right now. We need more medium leather and then azure. Okay, these can't be upgraded. We just did that one. Okay, these we need the metals. This just needs more light leather, so that means going underground essentially too, looking for the rats and stuff. You have to have a plot at the house. Oh, and carry a fence if you're going to ride somewhere and make a pin for them when you get there. Oh, interesting. So they don't really tame, essentially. They're still kind of wild and will wander off, basically. Let's see. So my newish kitten follows me around and wants me to hold him for up to 45 minutes as he sleeps. That's tough. Those little babies, man. Hey, look, we can upgrade to the hand crossbow, people. It's going to wipe out my leather, but I think we're going to do that. Yeah, let's upgrade to the crossbow. So we've got the crude short bow now. Stick that in there. It's all happening, people. It's all coming together. Now, should we try like a different type of weapon? Should we go with like a battle axe? I need to get more leather. I've been using the sword like the whole time. You also made the crossbow? Let's check that out, actually. Oh, he's loading it. Oh my God, it's totally different. It fires like at a rapid pace. Oh, we've got to try that. That's actually huge. Make lots of arrows for, yeah, I've got 58. It's probably not enough. That's amazing. Minecraft Horses Wander 2, even after being tamed. Good point. Good point. Tame system isn't in the game yet, sadly. No worries. Yeah, hopefully we'll see that. He's adorable, though. Oh, the kitten. Yeah, that's terrible, buddy. It's so OP. All right. I kind of do want to try a different weapon, but all I can make is copper crap right now, so we'll continue to go with the iron. Oh, can I upgrade this? What's softwood? Where do I get softwood? Well, tell you what, let's just go find out. You know, I have had no use for these things in my pocket, so... Oh, we were going to make the seeds, too. That's right. Where's the farmer's workshop? Where did I put it? It's over here. So, you guys said it's... What was it called? Super seeds? Do I want to make a greater essence of life? I don't see... Oh, I need to upgrade the bench. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Not to worry then. It's also one-handed, so you can wield your torch with it. That is awesome. Yeah, the crossbow. Okay. So we need the softwood. I don't know exactly. Have you guys mentioned what softwoods are? Because if you did, I'm sorry I missed it. But let's just get out there and explore, people. I've got 2 stacks of food. We got a whole crap ton of arrows. I've got some repair kits for the sword. Armor's looking good. Azure is blue. For some reason in my head I was thinking azure is red, but that's not right. So let's go over to this blue biome over here. Let's do it. You think aspen is softwood? Okay. We'll get out there and explore a couple of Oh, beech tree. Beech? Are you sure beech? Because maybe I have birch is what I have, not beech. Yeah, I have birch, not beech. Come on, climb it. Well, we'll head to the blue biome first, because we know that's where the azure is going to be. Let's see. Use the aspen for softwood? Okay. Or however you spell it, no worries. Okay. Oh, we got a bear. Let's take him on. We're eradicating the world of all bear species. Sometimes oh, it's because I had no stamina. I was going to say, I can't pull my shield out. It's because no stamina. can find it the brownish biomes, the seedlings sometimes. It has yellow leaves and kind of dark brown. Okay. Payback for the vintage story bears. That's right. You know it, my friend. Yeah, these bears aren't so bad, but they're probably the most dangerous thing just out here wandering around. At least that I've seen. All right, we're getting close. I wonder what's up in this cave. Let's go check out this cave. Come on, buddy. Get up here. I know you can do it. This looks like a structure. Oh, it is a structure. It's a mine shaft. Oh, it goes deep. It goes deeper. Oh, I want to check this out. Oh. Oh, we got a magic user here. Holy crap, that guy's throwing shade at me like nuts. Hold on. That was wild. It's the first, like, magic user I've seen, I think. And I loved it. Alright. There's not too much to this mine shaft, but it's kind of cool. Goes back in here. I guess there's a bit more than I thought. Another door here. Huh. This is cool. See these little things like this? Can you light the unlit torches on the wall? I bet you we could. Yep. Just got to hit E. What's that? Alright. Yeah, well, let's just get out of here. Let's get back to our exploration while we got daylight. We'll light the torches, I guess. Take the rails, you can build a Minecraft. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. I got to get this wood so that we can keep progression. But yeah, we'll do minecarts and stuff for sure at some point. I love seeing these little hidden, like, it's not just all wilderness, you know. There's a lot of little buildings and ruins and mine shafts. That's awesome. It's great to see that. All right, so we've arrived in the blue forest. Is this the azure wood here? So the ash trees look like a vintage story birch. Okay. Look for the autumn biome. I think the beach spawn there. All right. I didn't need a lot of this. Yeah, maybe a tree or two's worth. We'll cut down another tree, and then we'll move to another biome. But this is a cool one. I like these blue leaves. All right. I need 100. Was that it? Thank you. I didn't pay attention to the number, so I appreciate that. All right, we'll take out these big old trees here, people. Thanks for coming by the stream, everybody. It's great to be with you. We're going to be streaming a little bit longer than the normal 2 hours is usually what I stream, but we're definitely going to be going for longer than that today. So I'm glad you guys are all here, hanging out. What I love is that there is so many little things you can find above or below ground. Absolutely. Yeah, like that one treasure chest that was literally just like hanging out in the woods, in the forest. It's going to be a big tree here, people. It's still connected to these blocks here. Is it this block? There it is. Oh yeah, I got enough now. Alright, let's collect everything up. Get all the sap, these little flowers. I guess I could take some of the mushrooms too. Alright, very good. We have been to the blue biome. We have raided it. Looks like 3D Terraria 3D version. That's not a bad comparison. Yeah, this looks like the Hallow biome. Is that what it's called? The Hallow? Yeah, so I found a tree trunk like that with a chest inside of it, and it was sitting a bunch of marble. Another was just sitting alone, had a chest next to it like the one you saw. That's awesome. Nice blue wood here too. Where? All these trees look like they have this azure. All right, let's look at the map. Were you guys saying this biome to the north? Let's go look at some of the trees in this biome. Oh, I thought that was ice for a second. I thought I was going to skate. All right, we're moving. Playing some Hytale. Day 2 after launch. Been tons of fun, too. Oh, this is interesting. What is this material? Huh. Is that just basalt? Oh, it's slate. Now, these are big trees right here. What's this one? There's an ash tree right there. Was that it? Aspen. Where's the ash? You said it was on my left. Oh, that was aspen. Let's keep looking. We got a snake over here. Now, will it say if it's softwood? We definitely need more. Yeah, I need more. Aspen. I think that's still softwood. Okay, cool. We'll keep looking. Try some of these. These might be beech or birch or whatever. No, they don't, do they? That's okay. That's more aspen. Okay. Oh, that's not going to be aspen. I think these are all aspen trees over here. Let's go. Yeah, tooltips aren't done at all, I think. Yeah, that was one thing I was thinking that I miss from Vintage Story is the ability to just like look at something and know everything about it, basically. It is a nice, handy quality of life feature in Vintage Story. Okay, so we are getting birch and aspen, I mean, but that's okay. I kind of like the birch look anyway. What we got over here? Oh, it's a table. What? It's just like a little mushroom. Oh, this game is so funny. Yeah, there's a lot to discover and learn, get into here. Aspen is what you used. Perfect, perfect. Well, I'll keep grabbing more of it. Uh-oh, we got a bear. He's trying to hide. He's trying to get away from me. Look at this monster of a stump. We just got a big old tree stump there. Ooh. All right. Skelly. We're still trying to get bones, too. I need bones and linen. Okay. This looks like a big tree. The sword's getting kind of low, but I'm going to wait till the sword gets even lower, I think. Jump on those shrooms when the bear's done. I'm going to jump on them. Hold on, I don't think I picked up everything. So, do bone fragments count as bones? I'm not sure. Wow, 3 bears. Wow, it's the most bears I've ever seen in one spot. So, where was that mushroom thing? You have the same issue with Fantasy Force since they're updating. Tell me what the blueprint does before I unlock it, please. I've lost the mushroom thing. I don't know where that went. I saw bones needed in some recipes, didn't be able to use those. Oh, the brown one. Okay, what are these? White cap. Here's that one. That's nothing. Oh, now this is an interesting looking mushroom. Look at this mushroom. The blood cap. That's different than the rest. It doesn't tell me anything about it, but... Oh, a pumpkin. I just found a pumpkin tucked away over there. Interesting. Yeah, this turned out to be a kind of a neat little biome. It's tiny. There's not much to it, but... Here we go. Here's the mushrooms. Oh, they bounce. Nice, Toad. Dude, that's cool. What are these called? Do these have a name? I can't even harvest them. No, but they do bounce. How'd you know that, Toad? That's awesome. Scarecrow time. Let's see here. Make a pie? Can I make a pie? Oh, is that what the blood cap is for? Nice. Used in potion making. Aspen is softwood used in matches, and this bark contains natural. Interesting. Seen on the stream last night. Okay, cool. Look at that squirrel, just looking at the bear there. Oh, the pumpkin. I thought you were talking about the blood mushroom. It's like blood mushrooms make you think of pie. No, I get it. Pumpkin it is. All right, what are we looking at next? We do need to go underground. Oh, look, a little baby spider. Oh, it's about the same size as the other ones. I do need to do a serious, like, cave. We need to do some serious spelunking to get some of these higher level ores too. So let's fill up our inventory a little bit more. But then I think once night comes around, we're gonna go below and just fill up. Maybe I should. Well, I'm gonna bring the pickaxe and a couple of repair kits, I think. Yeah, I think we do want to get some thorium, Kenny, for sure. Or cobalt, whatever we need to progress to the next stage, yeah. Alright, let me look at the map. Anything interesting we want to see? What is this? There's another structure over here. Let's go there. I think we've got some daylight left. Let's just hightail it towards the east and see what that structure is. Oh, you need to mine in the desert or the snowy tundra. Okay. That's good to know. These guys are so funny. What the hell, bro? Look at this guy. Look at those teeth he's got. Hello, little buddy. Oh, he attacked me. No, that was this guy. Come here, Murloc. Nobody wants your kind. Power up. All right, where are we going? East, we said. East. Oh, this is like quicksand right here. He's just a chill guy, he was. He's just chilling. Nice. More pumpkins. All right, what's over here? Something shoot at me, I thought. So far, I haven't noticed much use for the cattails. I don't think they do anything, do they? All right. Yeah, that Q strike is a little bit too powerful for a regular skeleton, isn't it? Let's see, where the hell are we? All right, we're almost there. Let's go up this way. Yeah, killed a yak. I killed one of them already, I did, but that one, he was kind of chill. He wasn't doing anything to hurt us. All right, here it is. Oh, there's another. Yep, there's another one of those little villages over there. I think that's what that is. Now, I wonder if this is just like the same temple as the one right by spawn. We'll see. In other words, does it have a portal? And does it take us to the same location? I think it might. Yeah, I think this might be just the same. This looks identical. Yep. Let's confirm it. Should have saved that charge attack for this guy. Oh, he's got a special move. I never saw him do that before. All right, well, we can loot it. Oh, nice. Gold bar. Okay. I guess I kind of do want this chest. High roll chest. There we go. Yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, we'll step through there just to confirm, but I'm like 99% sure that this is taking us to the same place. Roasted veggies. Birch, iron. Oh, light hides. I definitely want those. And what are we getting rid of here? Let's see. I only got 2 of those. Don't need to keep that with me. All right. Let's see. Shield has no durability. Yeah, that is kind of an odd thing. That was something I was looking at one point. Like, does our shield get hurt? But no, it doesn't. Yep, Forgotten Temple. Same place. Let's go turn in our memories. I know I've picked up a few memories since the last time. Ooh, this place is awesome, too. Just the look of this place. The animals are chill in here. They don't, like, run from you. You can walk up. You could fall in love with some of these does here. All right, let's see. Hello. Hello. Yeah, this place is amazing looking. So we've got this statue here. Now there are, just for anybody who missed this yesterday, there's several places in here that are marked as works in progress. In fact, there's a couple like that. So we've got obviously like future builds or portals or who knows what these are going to lead to. But there are a couple of NPCs here too. This guy will trade with you. I don't know what this is though. Under construction sign. It's literally that. Maybe this is like a dev thing, you know? I'm not sure. You might unlock portal frames right now. Oh, that'd be cool. Then there is this guy too, who is like the same type of vendor. Oh, this is... Oh, nice. We've got level 3 stuff here. Bro, there's a recipe. I should have brought my life essences. I didn't think about that. He's just a work in progress sign. Understood. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I know. We're going to have to learn that recipe. Well, we do actually have a portal to one of these places right by our base, too, so it's easy to get here, but... I mean, really cool-looking designs. Here's a little house under the tree. I could live in this little room. We look a little too big for this place, though, don't we? All right, anyway, let's get to the memories. So this is one functioning aspect to the game. These memories, basically when you encounter new creatures or entities in the world, you will record the memories, bring them here, turn them in, and then we unlock various different things. Unlocked by crafting the back, but this is one of the things we unlocked here. I don't know, did we... I don't think I unlocked the thing you were just talking about, but... Also, it shows 0 of 48 collected memories. That's weird. Why? Because I have... I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so we can craft morph potions, +3 decorative chests, +4 eternal seeds, and +1 maximum teleporter. After we restore 100 memories, we get Ancient Gateway, Portal Fragments, Backpack Upgrade, +3 decorative chests, Eternal Seeds, 2 maximum teleporters. Check your first 2 rewards when done. You mean these here? So decorative chests, Eternal Seeds, same thing here, +1 maximum teleporter. Read what it says in the menu, the third chest. This here? You mean like what I just did? Like what I just read? Yeah, okay. I think that's what you're referring to. All right. The fourth thing is Superbug. Gotcha. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, we also did experiment. We jumped off the side because this place is just an isolated island floating in the middle of nothingness, but it doesn't do anything. You just immediately respawn back at the portal with your full inventory, but either way, let's go. Probably 100 memory one. Yeah, the Ancient Gateway. I think you're right. I think that's what it is. We are going to take... yeah, I was going to take the statue, but I have extra. Not to worry. Hey, thanks for following the channel there, Ingholm. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for everybody over on Twitch stopping by. Hello, hello. And of course, thanks to all the YouTube viewers too. It's great to see you guys. Yep, this is our second live stream for HYTALE. And I'm definitely going to be streaming it more again next week. But if you guys are interested, my stream schedule is always pinned in the chat. And of course, it's over there on my Twitch channel too. I keep those up to date. All right, let me make sure. I think we got to get home just because my inventory is so darn full now. Got one red cap mushroom. Yeah. Oh, my health is pretty low too. Let's get home, people. Yeah, greetings, my friend. Thanks for dropping in and following. All right. Have you been following HYTALE much? You been playing it at all? Have you picked it up? Or are you just checking it out for the first time? This is my second day of playing it, and I'm planning on doing a review video on it. I'm going to probably record that today after the stream, but I would definitely give it a thumbs up. You know, if you're interested in block-based games, if you're a fan of Minecraft or Vintage Story, definitely give this one a try. It's different enough. You know, it's more of a not survival, I'm sorry, it's more of like an action-adventure RPG focus. But it still has that really engaging and immersive world too, you know, like the other games do. Oh, look. Is this a little swamp hut? Nice. We located a little swamp hut. I can't really pick up any of this stuff. I guess we'll get rid of that. We'll take the copper. The seeds are kind of valuable, aren't they? I don't really know if I need the apples. We'll just take the seeds. Do I want this cauldron, though? Ooh, I think I kind of want the cauldron. Yeah, we'll take that cauldron. Might be the first one I've seen. Oh, these are dropping stuff, too. I've got enough venom sacks. I've already got a candle. We can have 2 of them there. Give me the salt. Perfect. Been following your Vintage Story VODs and only heard of it there. Well, right on, my friend. Thanks for watching the Vintage Story. I'll be streaming that, too, in another day or 2. Yep, I'm going to be getting back into the Vintage Story Wilderness Survival world here. Not tomorrow, but the day after, on Friday, I believe. Yeah. So, appreciate you. Yeah, this one's interesting. You know, just released. Oh, wait. Where am I going? Oh, we just discovered something else here. This one just came out, but it is early access, so if you feel like you don't want to pick it up right away, there's no, you know, it's not a bad idea to just kind of wait and see how the development goes with this one, because it's definitely not like fully implemented yet. Although there is still a lot of fun to be had. I won't deny that. All right. And I keep finding these new places to explore. I'm just trying to get home. Let's see. Showing support on both platforms. Thanks, Sweet TN. Appreciate you, buddy. I'm going to do the Cobalt one after stream and see what I get. Right on, right on. Let's see. The Ancient Gateway will teleport you into a random fragment of Orbis with a timer. And void creatures will spawn. Oh, look at that guy. It's a fox dude. Oh, this is like a new species. Get up there, bro. Hello. I mean, I'm not going to... They're not true, like, NPCs, I guess. We can't trade with them. They're scared of me. But this is cool. Fox Village. Oh, Copper Shield, bro. Is that an upgrade? No, that's what I've got. Oh, dude's got thorium ore. Taking that, bro. No, I need that mushroom, too. All right, I'm going to leave the chest here. Turnip. An egg. Can I hatch the egg? Man, there's too much good stuff. Look at this bed. That bed's pretty cool looking. Put the sword away, maybe. I doubt that'll help. But, oh, shit, I just caught myself on fire. Yeah, no, they're still afraid of me. This is neat, though. I like this. A little variety. Some NPCs will trade with you. Some are deathly afraid of the player. As well they should be. Look, bottle tree logs. That's a new one. That's a bed you can craft in the workbench. Cool. All right, let's see. Take that. Dry log. What's that? A wooden shield. Sturdy chitin. Interesting. Oh, there's a tanning rack here. Huh. So I guess if you really got lucky, you could spawn in nearby one of these things and kind of loot it a little bit for certain workbenches, maybe, potentially. Oh, not. Oh, my God, look. There's a freaking eel in there. Oh, he looks kind of gruesome. Hey there, bud. I'm just sinking. That's no way. I'm surprised we didn't get like a, there we go. I did climb out using the rope right there. That was awesome. Bro, I want one of these near the base. I want an aquarium. I always loved aquariums growing up. I still do love them to this day. The idea of just having like a little ecosystem right there in your house. I always love that. All right. Oh, where's this go? Up, 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 up. I just got a memory from something up above here. What was that? These guys are terrified of me. And they probably are justified in that. Hello, sir. He's like, I will not look at you in the face. All right, let's get out of here. We're freaking out the fox people. They don't like me. Like, this guy stinks. Come on, get out of here. Now, this is a cool little sculpture, though. Interesting. All right, we're done with this place. They still run, but yellow exclamation is gone when you walk up. They're cautious now, not actually scared. Yeah. Or you can steal their bed. You know, we could sleep here, but my inventory is too full. I need to get home. All right, we got hornets right there. What is that, a little lizard? I'm telling you, the sheer variety of animals. Look at this. There's a big lizard. What? Oh, it's the camel boy. One of the camel boys. The noises those camels make is pretty hilarious. Oh, the stool has the look of a throne. Yeah, I guess it could be a throne. Oh, this is the first time I've seen the ram. Oh, these guys look amazing. Big old stocky bodies. Those beautiful horns like that. Love it. All right. We got birds. We're headed home, people. This azure forest looks even nicer at night, doesn't it? Or kind of in the evening. This blue light coming from everything. Very cool. I could easily just play this game in creative mode and just, you know, go around exploring, checking out all the different blocks you can build with. There's a lot. He doesn't headbutt you when you get close like the vintage story ones. No, unfortunately not. Maybe that's something we'll see in days and months as they go by, more like animal behaviors and stuff. It does feel like they have such a wonderful variety of animals. It would be really cool to see like a bunch of different behaviors and stuff. Yeah, especially once you get into like animal husbandry. I'm really liking it. Wait, you can mount the ram? It said eat them out? What? Hold your horses. I will go back for that, dude. I'm sorry I didn't see that comment sooner. Hold on, we'll go back. We'll go back. I'm definitely interested. The ram is my birth symbol, too. I'm an Aries. Not that I believe in that crap, but I would still love to have a ram mount. Where was he? It was over here by the blue. Kind of not 100%. We'll check it out. It's worth looking. Because I know that mounts are a thing. Because there is a button in settings that is specifically for mounting. Mount dismount is F. It's marked to F. Is that him? It's a chicken. I swear it was over. Hold on. Yeah, I was right along this edge here of this weird, like, sandy biome. Uh-oh. Derpy looking hyena. This guy's actually kind of tougher than the wolves. All right, let's see. Where was those dudes? I think they were over here. Another new creature, a flamingo. See what I'm talking about? The sheer variety. Holy crap! In the little trip we've made, I've seen like what four different dudes. Eat them out. Holy shit, boys! We're mounted. Oh, he's coming home. It's got a sprint on him too. Hold on, he's kind of hard to control. Oh, wow. Yo, this dude is rocking and a rolling. We got to be careful not to fall in any pits with him, though, because I don't know if I'll be able to get him out. Let's move, buddy. Let's move. Quit making noises. They don't control super great, but I think you get them moving in a straight line. They travel pretty good. Oh, this is wicked. We're doing it. Now you have to look for a RAM. Do you have collected memories now that you open your inventory tab? Let's check that out. Oh, I just got growled at. Hold on, a bear is on me. I don't want to put my RAM in danger. I do. So this is like the repository for... Okay, so that makes more sense. I'm glad you asked me to look at that, Eon, for sure. Yeah, that was a smart thought. So the reason it was empty earlier is because I had just unloaded all those memories. I kind of wish they would stay, though. You know, maybe like it could have like a different color background for the ones that haven't been turned in and the ones that have. I don't know. I like to just look at these. Maybe even be able to like zoom in and turn them and stuff, because the detailing on these models is so great, you know? They have such character and personality in their faces and their bodies and stuff. It's really cool. It's definitely one of the things I'm going to emphasize a lot during the review video. All right, well, check this out. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this guy in our little fence over here. But I've got to run over real quick. How do I dismount? Don't kick me, dude. No. All right, hold on. He's not getting away. Let's go into our giant base. Maneuver this guy. Can I open it? Get in there. Close it. Ah. All right, so we're going to deal with him in a second. Let's just empty our inventory. Okay, put that gold in there. So, a few more things to drop off. Oh, I've got a full chest now. I'm going to need to make more chests. Ooh, just short on some medium leather, but good call on the logs. That definitely worked. Let's see about these soft woods. What was the thing I needed the soft wood for? Getting closer on those linen scraps there. Was it this? No. Here we go. Boom. We did it. Revan, welcome to the Ram Ranch. Now we have rams. That's right. Yeah, we did go so much faster on that, dude. I'm gonna extend our fence. Eternal seeds, here we come. So we're gonna upgrade. Give it a moment. I need to make another chest here. Oh, okay. So I need a greater life essence. Now, where's the eternal seeds? Oh, that's these. Oh, I see. So it's like the same variety, but... Well, I do need some corn, so let's get some corn. I also need some of these, which I already have a little bit of. Let's just craft a couple of those. And, okay, I don't have enough to craft a greater life essence yet. Well, that's okay. We're not necessarily going to be able to level it up immediately, but... Oh, this is cool. I can make, like, grass blocks and stuff. Any soil. Should we make some of these and take it below ground for, like, marking our way? I don't think so. Fishing trap. There's a lot of cool stuff here. All right. So, yeah, let's do... Hold on. I don't want to go outside without a fence here in case this guy tries to run away. I might need another fence gate, so let me look. I think that was under the furniture. Or no, it was the builders. Craft see what we do here with this fencing. And also my farm is out here. I think this might be an eternal one right here because it keeps coming back. I don't know where I got that seed from, but so that's how the eternal works, isn't it? Probably be helpful if I grabbed my hoe. Oh, I think I need to repair yeah, the sword right now. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get to... Wait, what did I just repair? Oh, I screwed up or repaired something I didn't mean to. Damn it. Whoopsie. Alright, hold up. Before we go out there. I don't have any leather working now. Do we have hides? I feel like there has to be some hides in here, which aren't... Yeah, I've got medium hides and light hides and heavy hides. Yeah, those need to be in here. Okay. Better. Let's get this stuff in the ground. I've got 20... I got a bunch. Stone hoe might break. Oh, I repaired the hoe. Oh, that's what I used the stupid repair kit for, was the stone hoe. And that was a total waste. Yeah, that was a total waste, people. Live and learn. All right, let's put the other eternal right there. And these regular corn and carrot seeds I did need for progression, so we're just going to get these in the ground. Good. Oh, okay. The candles. All right, put those back in our rotatory. Hey, here we go. The Eternal Seed aspect is something I have used in Luma Island. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks, Hanny. Bye ahead, buddy. Have a good day, my friend. Thanks for coming by. All right. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and get the ram's pen built. I think I'm just going to take this out. Wow, that takes way too many strikes to remove. I need to make an iron axe real bad. What am I hitting? Alright, let's just build it over here. Here's what I was thinking. I wanted it to connect with this door here, basically. So in other words, I want to be able to step out. Oh, damn it, that's the doors. Ah. Oh, okay, the placement on these is a little bit weird. It's not automatic. You have to be standing a certain way for them to place properly. And actually, I think it should be like that. Yeah, this is kind of a pain, but we'll get used to it. Okay, 7. Yeah. Good. And I don't have a lot of lights, so let's place the lights, I guess, like right here. Right there for now. All right. No, not like this. Oh, God. Okay. Now, what I think I'd like to do is bring it over like this. Okay, the door is right there. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try these gates. I don't know. What? No, hold on. Let's try this. Better. That's what we want. Okay. Now I'm wondering, can I get this ram through this double gate while I'm mounted? See what I'm saying? We'll test that right now. Get this out of here. All right. Put another torch. Can I put a torch like up here? No. See if I can stack it on the fence, you know? Nope. Okay. Yeah, let's leave that open. Let's go ahead and mount up. Where'd you go, buddy? You sleep over here? I gotta control him. Have to dismount. Eat him out. Wrong way. Wrong way. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Just gotta get him lined up. Hey, look at that. All right. Get in there, sir. I hope he's safe and sound. Okay, he just walked over the candle. Maybe this candle is too close because he might be able to just walk right up over it. Let's take those out of here. I can just walk right up over the fence too, which is different. It's unusual kind of for these kind of games, but no worries. Worst case, you can jump him in. That's true. That's true. We've got ourselves a captive mount now. That's awesome. I don't have a roof on my house, but I have a mount. That's okay. That's okay. Priorities, right? Let's make... I want a couple of these because this chest over here for food has now just gotten too full. All right, so I'm going to start a second chest for like foods and stuff. Oh, we didn't place this cauldron. Okay. I don't know what this does, if anything. I can't interact with it, so I don't think that does anything, but maybe we need it. I don't know. We'll take the lanterns. I'm trying to think of what we need to go below ground now. So if we're going to take a big trip below ground, I'm just going to put that away. Let's, first of all, check on our hides and stuff. Let's get this going. Get our stuff working. Let's put some of our thorium in there too. Certainly don't have enough to really do anything with it. I think it's smart just to have that. All right, so what do I need when I go below? Certainly more torches. Yeah, let's make a bunch of torches. Oh, let's see. Should be able to use R to rotate it before placing. Excuse me. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's try that, actually. Let's confirm that, because that's smart. Yeah, I should have been doing that with the fence. So, yeah, it does show R to rotate. 100%. Yeah, smart. Again, this is why I like streaming, because I don't think of these things half the time, and I rely on you guys to point out what is pretty much obvious, I think. But, yeah, repair kits, true. Good call. Good call. Let's do that, too. All right, the torches can go back. And repair kit time. Yes. Just one. Well, I've actually got light hides. Let's take that out like that. Okay. I've got one repair kit. I feel like that's not enough. I don't need this essence of life on me. Take that charcoal. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll actually wait until we get a bit more of this leather finished. So, yeah, we're just waiting on this. Let's wait for a couple of this medium leather. The light leather. Okay, so we're going to let these light hides process. I am going to hop up and take a quick break. Just use the restroom real quick, grab a refreshment. I want you all to stick with me, though, because the stream will continue, of course. We're going to keep going. But take this opportunity also to use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. And I will be right back, guys. All right, and we are back, everybody. Hello, hello. Looks like we get another viewer in here. Hello. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Getting started, getting ready to go underground. So, let's see. We were waiting on that leather. Let's drop that off. Yep. Playing some Hytale here. Obviously, the new game just released as of yesterday. So far, it's been a really great experience. Overall, I would definitely recommend it to any big fans of like block games and stuff out there. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. Really great experience. Oh, I have a repair kit there. That was stupid. Wrong batch. Yep, here we go. All right, we got a few of those. I don't want to go overboard. I've got 4 of them. Should I make a shovel? I think we'll make a shovel too, because I haven't made one of those. Okay. I got several pieces of food. We got some potions. We've got fresh tools. I think it's time. Axe as well. You think I had to upgrade? Yeah, screw it. Let's upgrade the hatchet while I've got the stuff. We're going below, so we're going to be getting more iron too. All right, we'll throw our old hatchet right there. Looking good, people. Oh, did that give me... Oh, I thought that was a repair kit. I thought that thing gave me a repair kit. All right, so now Kenny mentioned that if I want to go for thorium and stuff, I need to dig in what? You said the snow biome? And what was the other one? Hold on. I so want to do a Clan Civilization RP multiplayer with this. Yeah, I agree. Multiplayer is going to be a lot of fun. I think we'll probably set up a multiplayer server at some point, Toad, for the Patreons. And I think maybe we'll wait till like till a big update or something. I don't know. We'll see how much interest there is. The only reason I really want to wait is just because, I've got so many multiplayer things lined up this month already. But I'm definitely looking forward to some multiplayer Hytale at some point. We're going to get into it, no doubt about it. But are we ready? I think we're prepared. Maybe how to make a little bit more food. Let's just see. Let's make some mushroom salads. So that's health and stamina. This is just health and stamina. Yeah, probably good to have a little mixture of both there. All right, that's it though. So Snowhut Cobalt, as far as I could tell, I think thorium is probably out in the deserts and Badlands. Cool, because we've got desert Badland to the south of us. Everybody say goodbye to the ram. We're going to leave him behind this time because I don't want to carry a bunch of fences with me. But no worries. We'll use our ram in the future. We'll go on like some long journeys or something. Did you grab the repair kit? I did. Yeah, I saw that. I stupidly put that repair kit away, Revan. But good looking out, my friend. We've got 4 repair kits now. That's every one I have. Do you get to make character for each game world, or I think it's just the one avatar, Toad. We can check that out real quick actually, because I noticed that yesterday. Let's quit to the main menu. Of course the game auto saves. If I come over here and create a new world real quick, we'll just create a new exploration world. We'll call it the test world. There's no option to change the avatar. In fact, the avatar is a separate thing. Like, it's in the main menu as its own separate thing. And you'll see when we load into this world here in just one moment, it's going to be the same avatar that I designed. Yeah, see? Tiara and everything. So, yeah, just the one, but I don't know. And you can see here's your avatar right here. It's like a whole separate thing, to the actual game world selection. Oh, damn it, I selected the wrong world. The game is real smooth, though. I will say this, like, it boots up quickly, even when you generate a new world. Did you see how quickly that generated? Maybe as they add more stuff, maybe like adventure mode 2 will be a longer world gen, but so far I'm very surprised pleasantly with just how smoothly this runs. I mean, Vintage Story runs really well too, but even it can have like some hitching and just depending on your settings, Like, I even sometimes still experience a little lag spikes with Vintage Story, but a lot of the times that could be down to the fact that I've got like 40,000 mods installed. All right, let's get serious. We're moving, people. But I appreciate everybody dropping by, hanging out today. Probably won't be going for a full 5 hours like I did yesterday, but we're in it. We're in it. We're going on an adventure right now. So let's get this. You only get one avatar. Yep. Oh. How's everybody doing out there? Has anybody else picked up the game so far? Are you just waiting? Are you going to wait till maybe a few updates? Let's see. Typically, that is what I do personally with like early access games. But I always make exceptions. You know, if there's a lot of hype around a game, of course, as a creator, I've got to, try and also get views in addition to playing games that I love. But there are always those good, times when those two things coincide. A game gets good views and it's one I really, really enjoy playing. And HYTALE's turning out to be that. Let's see how our crossbow shapes up against this Hornet. Moving away from me, though, isn't he? Now, I thought I already reloaded that. Okay, that was too far. The multi-shot on this crossbow is sick, though. Okay, I feel like that went right through him. He reloads real quick, though. Oh, there we go. Just got to get that, it's definitely got some fall off, there's some fall off. What is that what they call it? Yeah. You got to pay attention to the windage and elevation, as John Wayne said. All right, so we're in the desert. You think I had to go to like, excuse me. Let's go a little deeper in. Maybe we'll go to this part over here and dig down. The crossbow unloads when you unequip it. That's weird. That's a weird choice. But you're right, it did. Huh. Is that an intentional choice or is that a bug? We'll see how it copes when there's 1,500 mods. It seems like the devs are very supportive. Yeah, that's one of the things that they advertised on their website, like the day one features, things that are, available in the game, mod support. There are obviously no mods yet, but I have no doubts that we will probably start to see mods for this game very soon. And I'm curious about them too. I will definitely be interested in trying them out, seeing how that all functions, where we download them, how easy that process is. It's going to be interesting. All right, so we're here to dig down, not to play around on the surface. So let's pick a spot. Let's do it. Let's dig in, people. Now, I didn't bring any ladders, but that was probably an oversight, wasn't it? Should I have brought ladders? Crap. Well, we're here. We're just going to do it. Now, is this the mud? Yeah. Let's dig in right at this. What the hell, bro? Oh my god, this reload's going to get me killed now. Shouldn't have switched. These hornets are no joke. They're poisoning. Oh my god, the reload is killing me. Is that it? I think I killed the other one. All right, guys, that was awful. I apologize. Just don't pay attention to that part of the stream. I might have to cut that part out with the VOD. Hey, Jal Besby, what's up? My only issue with HYTALE thus far is that there might be a lot to look at, but there does not seem much to do. The equipment progression is lacking. That's true, and I think you're not wrong, but I would say that's probably a factor of early access, And hopefully those kind of things will get, improved upon in the future. All right, we're going to try the old-fashioned Minecraft tunneling straight down, which, of course, is never recommended. But if we straddle 2 blocks like this, then we'll be guaranteed not to fall if, like, one of these opens up into a cavern. But I don't have any way of getting out, so we might end up having to dig our way out. I don't know. Who cares? This is a one-way trip, people. If I do have to dig my way out, I'll just save one. Oh, okay, yeah. See, we got an opening here. We just we'll save one repair kit for like the exit. Look at the roots. Hell yeah, the roots are badass. All right, let's put some torches. Ooh, hello. Man, Kenny, you called it, bro. Instant thorium. Damn. Kenny, you are the hero of Hytale, my friend. Let's go. Did I find clay? Yeah, I did find some clay. I found a clay layer. I need to get more of that. Well, we'll find more later. We're here for the thorium, people. Let's do it. Weren't there a tunnel in the tower thingy? Yeah, that like insect tower that we did. It had a bottom to it, though. It didn't continue to go down, but like I say, it's no big deal. We'll get out of here. I mean, I'm sure this probably goes to the surface at some, area. Maybe. I'm not worried. Oh, you're fine, Kenny. You're the best, man. You're the best, buddy. I was right yesterday. I theorized there were tunnels under the yellow area. You were right. And also, they hold some pretty good loot. Uh-oh. You disgusting creature. Get out of my world. We've come to cleanse the world of Hytale of all its disgusting insect scum. Now, just like the bat conversation we had earlier about how bats are not necessarily the cuddliest creatures, but they are essential. Insects are like that too. Oh, what do we got? Iron. All right, we are going to grab iron. I'll probably grab copper too if I see it. Maybe get a stack of copper, but yeah, let's go. Let's see. This is interesting blocks, too. I kind of like this yellow block. Maybe we could use this for our flooring, Something a little bit brighter to offset the darkness of the walls that I've got. Because I'm using, like, the basalt cobblestone right now, which is pretty dark. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a scorpion with a skull, bros. Look at this dude. Now that is an ugly son of a gun. What? Oh, I'm like, what's hitting me? I'm glad I brought a lot of food with me. Jal says, yeah, in the desert biome, thorium and adamantite replaces copper and iron spawn. Same with the dark island cobalt. Okay, and adamantite. Cool, thank you. Appreciate that home. Some bats are adorable. Some look like very obvious inspiration for many of the monsters of our myth. True. Very true. There aren't many insects that are adorable, but I will say, and although this isn't technically an insect, it's what many people would consider a bug. The little hunting spiders, do you know what I'm talking about? They're very tiny. They're very smart, though, too. They, I think they're called, the jumping spiders. They're tiny little things, very colorful and highly intelligent. They like hunt and stuff. They don't even like weave webs, proper webs and stuff. They're active like hunters, but they do these little dances. They're like displays for the opposite sex or whatever, but they do little dances. They like raise their legs and stuff. Actually, some of the more cute bugs that I've seen. Again, not true insects, obviously. We're talking about arachnids here, but on the whole, too, I actually think spiders are pretty cool. For the most part, spiders, I would rather share my apartment with a spider than with a cockroach. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So what are we getting here? What is this? Yellow crystal shards. Is that anything that we need? I'm going to leave them for the light that they're providing. I'm already totally lost down here. See, this is the real way to explore, is not to worry about like trying to find your way back, but just get yourself lost. Just go deep. As long as you're prepared, man, you'll find some cool stuff down here. All right. You can see, though, how it can be fun to the prospect of being able to use creation to set up play realms and add mods, custom content later. Yeah, for sure. And, they're talking about, like, multiplayer games and events and stuff you can do, so I'm expecting a lot from this game. And if it doesn't hold up, I'm going to be pissed. No, I'm just kidding, but spiders are slept on. There's a whole subreddit called Spider Bro, where people will just like give little stories of like how a spider was like beneficial to them. It's funny. I used to be a member of that subreddit. So what is this? Because it looks awesome and I want to take it home with me. A wardrobe. I'm picking up all this random crap now. I need to be careful not to start to fill my inventory with too much junk because we're here for the ores, people. The ores. But I will take some junk. Alright, I saw some iron over here. Let's grab it. Yeah. Pyro, wait. Donnie says most spiders are fine to remain in my home so long as they stay out of high traffic areas. 100%. 100%. Like my kitchen counter or under my desk. They keep the pest out. Exactly. Like there's no downside unless you're talking about seriously like a brown recluse, you know. And for the most part, they're going to keep out of your sight. You know, brown recluses have the name recluse for a reason. Now, I have heard of black widows. You know, I live in the United States, so there are also black widows in my country, but I don't think they're very common, at least where I live. But yeah, the brown recluse is a small brown spider which has an extremely, I don't want to say deadly, but it's very toxic. And I think it could be deadly if it struck like a small child or like an elderly person. But typically I think what happens is like the bite infection area, or the bite area becomes so infected that it requires like surgery to remove skin and stuff. Or not to get too gruesome, but I've had friends who've had bites from those say it's extremely painful. All right, let's get this. But other than that, I mean, that's the thing. That's the minority, though, you know? Let's see. That big red bar I saw yesterday was probably one of these enemies that got hurt. Yeah, I think you're right, Pyro. I was thinking about that after the stream, too. Like, how maybe I should have dug down. But honestly, I was pushing 5 hours at that point. I was just ready to be done with the stream yesterday. Hey, Laura baby, how's it going? It's necrotic. Thank you. That's exactly right. Yep. The tissue literally dies from the toxin, 100%. And it needs to be cut out. Yep. Gel says 1000% when it's one cockroach. There are hundreds of the thing. That's true. There's no such thing as one cockroach. That's an oxymoron. When there's one spider, there are way less pests. Also, cockroaches care very about allergen. I didn't know that. I didn't know about the allergen aspect too. All right, we're moving slow, people, so we don't miss any stuff. Plus, we're also having good conversations here. But thanks for coming by, everybody. Having some fun, playing some Hytale, talking about weird stuff. But that's just what you get when you come to the Hardware Despair channel. A lot of weird stuff. Be prepared. They like to nest in dark, moist places like outhouses. Wait, black widows have something of an overblown reputation. They are quite venomous, but the major reason they're so feared is because they usually got you quite literally with your pants down. I've heard of people working like under houses, again, and like you said, drier areas and stuff, but moist, dark, moist places like outhouses. Yeah. All right. What do we got? We got some plants over here. Let's grab these because I don't think we've found yellow orchids yet. This is interesting. What is this? Oh, it goes deeper there, people. Let's go down there. Let me get this. So, living in Canada, growing up, we had hunting spiders in our basement. Massive, 6 to 8 inches. I think I've seen those before, but they're totally harmless, right? Like the hunting spiders you're describing, they're big, but they're like completely harmless to people. Let's see. We have black and brown widows. Brown recluses here. The recluse has the necrotic toxin. Widows have a nerve toxin. Isn't it amazing how the different toxins of the world have evolved? I was watching something the other day about the most deadly snakes. Obviously, they're in Australia. But they were just talking about, like, why a venom so deadly has developed for a predator that essentially just eats mice. You know, like its main diet is just eating rats. Why does this reptile need a venom so toxic that it can literally take down like an elephant, you know? But they were talking about how one of the reasons they speculate is because these mice, even though they're small, if they kick hard enough, they could injure the snake. So having a super potent toxin means that they're able to instantly kill that mouse, so it's not going to fight back or anything like that. It just, is ready to be eaten on the spot. If you're allergic to coffee but not caffeine, it's because you're allergic to... Oh, gross, dude. I don't want to read that. I'm not reading that comment. That's not a fun fact, too. You're right. You labeled that comment very well, my friend. I do appreciate the knowledge, though. It's always good getting knowledge. There's no reason not to min-max your predator traits out in the wild. That's so true. 100%. We've talked about it before, like just in relation to like cheesing things in a video game world. Like nature does not give a crap. If an animal can exploit something, whether it be a niche in the ecosystem or another animal, in the case of parasites, it will to its full abilities. And humans are like that too. I mean, if you look at human progress through our history, humans have done the most, I don't want to say despicable, but the most like desperate types of things to survive. We'll eat anything, that doesn't make us sick. And I'm talking about, prehistoric peoples, maybe even past that too, just when times get tough, people got to do whatever they can to survive. And obviously there's something in us, that has been very successful, because it's undeniable that, I won't say we're the pinnacle of evolution, because I don't believe that's true. I don't think there is a pinnacle, but for the current epoch, we certainly are the dominant species. That's undeniable. Unless you want to talk about like ants. Maybe ants have us, have a little competition with the ants, but that would be about it. Let's see. Humans are the worst at or the best, depending on your perspective. I think that modern humans and the human beings that existed in those prehistoric times were very different. Not necessarily physiologically, but just mentally. You know what I'm saying? We have so much cultural knowledge instilled into us through our childhoods. Not to say that those people didn't have culture, but it wasn't as extensive. It didn't have as bedrock of a foundation in like science. So there was still rampant speculation and myth making and stuff, literally like your histories were just oral. So you were just passing down history through talking over campfires and stuff. So things would constantly change. So I don't know. I just feel like primitive humans were fundamentally different kinds of people than we are. I mean, for instance, if you're living in a community group of like 16 to 20 people and you're lazy and you like slack off and you don't pull your weight, how long do you think you're going to last in like a tight-knit family group where literally like your labor is the only thing that separates you from starving? You know what I'm saying? If you think you can sit around and just be lazy all day, I mean, no, that's not going to fly. Your people are either going to punish you or do something worse to you. You know what I'm saying? Same way if you're dishonest or if you're like stealing and stuff, that ain't going to last. Let's see. Biggest evolutionary min-maxing traits are being able to sweat. Yeah, that's interesting too. And travel extremely long distances with very little fatigue. Yeah. One of the things that I've touched on in some of my primitive survival games is a technique called endurance hunting, where early humans would simply injure an animal, or they didn't even need to injure it necessarily, just peel it off from its herd, and then they just follow it. They just walk. The animal is sprinting away. It's terrified, and it will exhaust itself while the human beings can just like slowly kind of jog all day long, day after day. We can eat while we walk. We can drink water while we walk, where the animal has to stop to do most of those things, and eventually just through sheer endurance, humans have successfully killed many, many animals, just wearing them down, And if you can injure the animal, just hurt it at least, that's just a benefit, Okay, I feel like I'm covering my tracks here again. You need more thorium. What are we up to? Oh, bros, we're up to a stack +2. So far, it's been pretty successful. All right, so let's see. What do we say? Let's see, we're called persistence hunters. Yep, there we go. Slowly follow the animals to death. Exactly, Don. Yeah, if you ever watch my Unreal World, it's like a roguelike primitive survival. You can literally do persistence hunting in that game. It's the best method, too, of hunting, to be quite honest, because firing your bow and arrow is not a guaranteed thing, you know. But following an animal till you know that at some point it's guaranteed it will run out of stamina. You know, that's guaranteed for sure. If they want to know because with piles of knowledge, let's see. We're the proverbial immortal snail of the animal world. You have to explain that. I'm not sure I understand the reference of the immortal snail. I'd even take early industrial, but Scotland, I'll take nettles because the Orlais stole all the potatoes. Let's see, every time I spend time at my family's historic land, it's so hard for me because to come back to this, like modern living, spent a year living in a cabin in the woods, no electricity, living off the land, best year of life. That's another thing I've thought about before, Jal, is that human beings, if you look at the majority of our history on planet Earth, let's just say for a round number, 1,000,000 years, which is not accurate, but we'll just say, you know, human beings of our intellectual level have existed for 1,000,000 years on the planet. I would say about 3/4 of that time, maybe even more actually, maybe about like 8/9 or whatever. A large portion of that time has been spent in the forest, living in tight-knit communities. I mean, this modern life, even the industrial age, has been but a small fraction of the time that we've spent on this earth. And so I think that sociologically, psychologically, there is still a very direct tie with the natural world with a lot of people, you know. I think that it can be literally like rejuvenating psychologically to go out into the wilderness, personally for me. Some people might deny that. Some people might be true city folk, you know, but I think that there is something there, you know, and cutting ourselves off from it completely can be harmful, I think. Look up the immortal snail and the tungsten ball sometime. Right on. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one, Kage. I have to check that out. Honestly, watching Yummer's playthrough of Fantasy Force has taught me a few things, plus it's interesting seeing how the game used to be. Come here, poop butt. Okay. Came for games, stayed for this philosophic conversation. That's right, buddy. I love talking philosophy, just speculating on stuff. It's my favorite thing to do. And you know, that's another thing, too, if you look back in history. You know, the entertainment that we have, video games, even books, like written books, are so new, so new. For the vast majority of human history, just literally talking to each other has been like the main form of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Telling stories, maybe staring at the fire is like a close second, but other than that, it's just our own dialogues with each other, you know? And I think that's part of the reason why we have such a close, you know, a need for closeness with other people. You know, that social contact is something which has just been absolutely essential. Let's see. Indeed, the fact that we went from horse and buggy to being in space in just over 80 years is 100% wild. So crazy to think. Like the acceleration and progress of the modern age is unprecedented throughout history, throughout the history of the Earth. You know, there's not even like bacteria that have like collectively progressed as far as like we have in an evolutionary sense. It's silly to even think that, you know what I'm saying? The ability for humans to manipulate their environment and manufacture and invent technologies is completely unique and explosive, you know? Yeah, we just found cobalt. Boom. Speaking of explosive. Hold on. We're meant to be social animals. I agree. There are individuals out there who I think are able to exist alone for the majority of their lives, but for the most part, they're the exception. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the vast majority of people need some sort of social contact. It can literally have like physically debilitating, you know, results if you don't. For long stretches of time. Like if you deprive a child, like an infant, of contact with a mother, You know, that can literally have a negative impact on that child's development. Before you wouldn't meet more than 100 people in your life. Now you meet 1,000 on your way to work. That's an interesting point, Kenny. Yeah, that's something to consider too. For the majority, again, of history, human beings have only known a small knit group. And I mean, if you even look straight up through the Middle Ages and stuff, like most people were born, lived their life, and died within like the same 10 square meters or miles, I should say, of land. They never traveled to big cities, you know, that was just not done. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know there were weird people over there, you know, mythical creatures in this wood and that. Yeah. People just didn't do it. Fascinating that if you read Dickens, though, his description of the people and behaviors, we haven't changed at all. Yeah, there's definitely a link emotionally, and what drives people, I don't think has ever changed, or well, I don't want to say will ever change, because one thing I'll say about the future is the ability, and I have a very, very high degree of expectation in genetics. I think that our ability to manipulate our own genes is going to be such a revolutionary thing in human existence down the road in the future that all bets are off, you know. Because I was going to say something like, I think that the drive to procreate, for instance, a good example, all humans have it and will always have it. But then again, you can't make those kind of broad statements about the future. You know, like I said, maybe for some reason we'll find it advantageous to get rid of that extreme need to procreate, you know, and focus more on like intellectual pursuits or something else, you know. I don't know. But we could go asexual. It might help if you're on like a long space voyage too. Don't write it off, because there are always, you know, long journeys of solitude out there if we're talking about traveling the stars and stuff. All right, let's see what chat said. You saw some silver too. Something attacking me? Oh, it's these rats. I'm always looking up and the damn rats are always down. Is this silver? I did get some silver ore. Bro, I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, it's time to repair the pickaxe. Let me do the right thing. Beautiful. See, it's all happening. This is good. We're having great conversations. I haven't died yet. Am I picking up more right now? I think I'm picking up silver ore right now. Yeah, this is silver ore. There's studies that indicate human beings literally cannot emotionally process social connections to more than about 150 people. They call it your monkey sphere. That's interesting. If you don't have shroud cloth, the skeletons of the biome should drop it. It allows you to build thorium tools. Okay. Yeah, we'll be looking for skeletons for sure then. Let's see, how do we feel about test tube babies? You mean like, what is it called? In utero fertilization, something like that? IVF? Let's see. Spite is one of the most driving factors of innovation throughout history. I forgot the name, but the tech that got rid of the telephone operators was built by a mortician dude whose business was failing due to his rival's wife, who was a telephone operator. So you think spite is a big driver of technological progress? That's interesting. Let's see. Humans have really evolved in a few thousand years because we have been able to remove the evolutionary pressures that require it due to being able to adapt to our environment. It needs rather than needing to evolve. I think there's some truth in that, Kage. I don't know if I would be willing to agree with the statement that humans have completely removed all evolutionary pressures from our lives, just because I don't think we fully understand the environment and evolution itself to make that kind of a statement. But I would agree with saying we have definitely removed a lot of them. You know, we definitely don't have to, well, many people in the world don't have to worry about food or like malnutrition and things of that nature, predators, you know. So you're right. I think in a lot of ways the evolutionary pressures have been lifted. And whether or not that's a good or a bad thing is kind of hard to say ultimately too. Our population is in decline. The higher the literacy rate of the country, the lower the population. I think designer babies might lead to a docile population. Silver on the right wall. Oh yeah, I see it shining. Now that's iron. I'm going to get all of this stuff. It's pretty peaceful down here, so we're going to get all of this. There's very obvious correlation between literacy, education, and population. A species is no longer fighting against their environment. You no longer need to outbreed the dangers. And that's also backed up by the fact that if you look at like poor nations, even in the modern day, they have higher birth rates than, like you say, like the more developed or educated nation. It's a simple fact. You're right. And I've read books and studies which in a lot of ways simply explain that as poor people don't have a lot of things to do to take their minds off being poor. And one of the best things you can do that is completely free is have sex. And it's extremely enjoyable for at least a brief amount of time. You forget about your situation. But again, if you're in a developing country that's poor, you're probably not going to have access to birth control or even be allowed to use it, possibly, depending on your environment, the social environment. And so it is a fact that the higher literacy rates, you guys are 100% right. I mean, you've already said it, so I don't need to say it again. Dead right. And it's a weird kind of almost counterintuitive, type of correlation. When you first hear about it, when it's explained, it does start to make more sense. But I don't know if it necessarily has to be like written in stone either. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there is something that a society can do to consciously counter that kind of correlation. In other words, it's not necessarily a facet of human nature. It's just a consequence of the environment. And if we're aware of it, if we view it as a problem and we're conscious and we have the will, we can do something about it. And I think that's my opinion, at least, I think. There's same with the Wright brothers. There's no ore there. Oh, we're getting down into the lava, I think. There was a paper talking about how we wouldn't fly for an absurd amount of time. They took their first flight a few days, if not a week later. There's no good or bad nature will balance out no matter what we do. That's Nietzschean right there. It's generally proven wrong, though. The first things that threaten people aren't the kind of thing that evolution can select beneficial traits for. As a result, evolution has pretty much stopped. Genetically, modern humans are pretty much the same as our ancestors a few thousand years ago. I love our educational sentiments. All right, gotta remember to stay hydrated and take drinks here. All right, what do we got? What is this? Oh, the thorium looks weird in the red biome. Got a weird tint to it. Yeah, I do. These are my favorite kind of conversations. I like talking about literature and movies, pop culture. I enjoy all that stuff. D&D, we talk about. But this kind of thing right here, this kind of philosophical discussion, it's great. It really is the best thing. Hey, look, Pyro. There's your hit bar right there. That's the hit bar you saw. Maybe, I don't know. So we've got structure here. These are definitely something. They're fighting something. I don't know what's going on. Let's not go down there just yet. We've got more ore here. It's just in the walls. We found it. Let's go. Let's see. The word developing country is interesting. Canada is considered a second world developing country, where since 2022, the USA got demoted to a second world digressing, losing its... Yeah, that is interesting. Get up here. Do I have building blocks? Ooh, my inventory is getting full, isn't it, guys? All right, hold on. Let me whip out one of these lanterns. Can't place that on the wall, apparently. Put that right there. All right. Yeah. Now, my inventory's full, but I think I'm going to drop a lot of this crap. Like a lot of these building blocks, I think I'll just drop them. Look how much iron I have, though. I got so much iron and thorium. This has been a good trip. And see, just chatting, too, has made the time fly by. Like, I'm not even thinking about mining half the time. which is good and bad. It makes it, the game might be a little bit too easy, but we're having fun. It's brand new. It's brand new. You can't judge it. I'm looking forward to some mods, too. I can't wait to see what the community is going to come up with in this game. It's going to be some special stuff. Let's see, most humanization stand up on the shoulders of giants, yep, who themselves have stood upon their own giants. If you lose sight of that, being knocked off the shoulders can be extremely detrimental. Yeah, I think wasn't it Isaac Newton who originally said that quote when somebody was like, how did you come up with this theory of gravity? He's like, I simply have stood on the shoulders of giants. That was something, I think that was him. I have to look that up. But yeah, that is a poignant sentiment in the sense that, I mean, we wouldn't be anywhere without our predecessors and the knowledge that they've discovered. In a lot of ways, very, very difficultly too. I mean, look at Galileo. He was forced to recount, that the Earth revolves around the sun because of religion, and for decades and centuries after that, it was heretical to express that kind of a truth. Let's see. You can move the lantern into the offhand slot. That's right. I was going to leave that there for now. I do have the ability to put that in the offhand, though, don't I? Ah! Leave me alone. Oh, dropped his weapon. Let's see. There is a non-trivial proportion of the world's population who thinks food foam comes from the grocery store. Yeah. Just magically materializes. We like to have fun here. That's true. That's true. That's actually why I like games like Vintage Stories so much. I know it's just a game, but it's taught me so much about fundamental existence as it encouraged me to learn more. Really, that's interesting. Oh, you know what? I am definitely of the opinion that there are many valuable lessons to be learned from video games and media and, entertainment. Like, I know some people who won't read a book unless it's like a nonfiction, science book or something where they're like, I have to learn. If I'm going to read, I have to be learning. I don't want anything else is just escapism. You're just escaping. It's like, no, that's not true. There is an aspect of escapism, sure, but I mean, there's also some really, really valuable lessons to be learned in art and not in fiction. Which way are we going? See more thorium down here. Imagine if we were still killing a family cow every year and growing fiber. Yeah, no, if people had to kill their own animals to get meat, we would see a lot less meat consumption and a lot more vegetarianism. A lot more people eating mushrooms and beans. Because even just butchering a carcass, not even killing the animal, just handling and processing a dead animal is grotesque. I mean, unless you're really, really used to it, doing it for the first time, oh, no. Most people wouldn't be able to. I shouldn't say that, actually. I think that deep down people are capable of things which they might not be able to do just in a casual, random way, but if they're put into a situation which demands it, in other words, if somebody was starving, I guarantee they would happily kill and butcher an animal, but just in day-to-day life, if it was every time you wanted to eat fried chicken, you had to go kill and douse the chicken in water and pull out all its feathers and wash the skin really well and then gut it. No, you wouldn't be eating chicken as much as you do, trust me. A butchery is a messy process. Yeah, that's another thing too to consider. When an animal or even a human dies, they vacate their bowels. That's the first thing that happens. It's a damn workout. Yeah, I would have trouble doing it at first, but you would grow respect for what you eat. That's another thing that I think has fallen away in our culture, but which definitely was prevalent in earlier times, is a respect for animals. I mean, people love animals. I'm not saying people don't love animals, but you don't pay respects to every hamburger that you eat. You know what I'm saying? But You rewind the clock 20,000 years, oh, you were definitely paying respect to every animal that you killed and gave you a meal. That was a spiritual thing, you know? That's why if you look at these like cave art, like 95% of cave art is like animals, you know, or people being depicted hunting animals, you know what I'm saying? They had a great reverence for their food sources. A lot of people would be really uncomfortable with it for about 5 minutes before remembering that bacon is delicious. True, true, true. Like I've hunted and tree hung and prepped. There's not like fun to tell me. Wait. Tree hung and prepped there. It's not like fun. Oh, okay. It's not that fun. The first time, yes, maybe I've done it most of my life. And one animal can almost feed you for the whole year. That's a good point too when you're talking about the big ones. You think 5 wool packs would solve that? Getting a lot of silver here, people. Okay, it's going deeper. I'm starting to have to throw a lot of stuff out, but no, not the clay. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. Oh my god. Let's keep going. There's more ore to be had here, people. We're not done. Honestly, even just a respect for the fruits and veggies we eat. It's so easy to hop over to the store, buy 5 pounds of potatoes with no liking to the labor. You know, another thing that I do, and I hate to admit it, but as I will often be like, oh, I really want these radishes, for instance. I feel like I get in the mood to like eat healthy, and I'll buy like a pound of radishes and eat like 4 of them and then throw the rest away because they go rotten or whatever. Actually, radishes is kind of a bad example because those will last forever, but you know what I mean. Yeah, wasting food is another huge sin that I think our culture engages in way too much. Personally, I admit my own faults in that way too. 100%. Let's see here. I process many deer, squirrel, and rabbits. It's not so bad. You get used to it. Like I said, you can become used to anything, especially when it becomes a way of life. If you're grown up, if you're born around it too, or born around it, if you're grown up around it too, it diminishes a lot of the ew factor. But then the opposite is true too. If you're not born around it and you're not used to it, it heightens the yuck factor. But again, you know, that could be mitigated with time and practice. Give me that. All right, what are we doing? What else we got? I don't know. We might almost be ready to go home, but then again, I've got a lot of this cobblestone that I should just drop. Look at that. We got plenty of room left. I got that wardrobe. Switch it up. Let's try something different. All right. Pickaxe is getting low, but I still have 3 repair kits. And I'm still seeing thorium, people. I kind of hate the way these things get hung up, though. Okay. Ooh, let's see. I've wasted so many carrots that way. Well, Don, thank you for admitting and making me not feel so bad. I know I'm not the only one. Honestly, even just a respect. Oh, I've already read that one. Well, I promise when you're hungry, you'd be surprised what you do. Drew that. All right, let's see what's over here. Honestly, with almost 4 full stacks of thorium, we are doing pretty dang good. If I do say so myself. Oh, we've just entered a new chamber. All right, let's get this. I guess I should have kept some blocks. I'll get more. Let's go. Kenny, when I was a kid every year on my birthday from like 14 to 17, I went hog hunting and we would clean and cook and barbecue and have a party, have great respect for wild hog, which a lot of people don't know. That's true. A lot of people, well, there's a lot of sport hunting in this country for sure. Problem most people have is not knowing what they'd be willing to do once they hit that wall. That's true. That's true. That's why I think you watch those like military training documentaries. That's why they put those guys through living hell, you know, because you really can't judge how a person's going to react in extreme situations until you put them in an extreme situation. There really is no way to know. Okay. I was trying to backtrack and like go up a little bit, but now I'm going down again. It's so tempting. All the good stuff is down. More silver. What is this silver being used for? Because I haven't noticed it in any of the tool benches, really. Step up, kind of. Okay. We're good, we're good. Oh, it is going to be sad not to stream tomorrow, but don't worry. I'm going to come up with some content, then we'll be back on Friday streaming. You better believe it. On the topic of food, what's the most exotic thing y'all have all eaten? I've eaten shark before, but I don't really know if that's that exotic. My dad used to eat cow tongue all the time. I've tried cow tongue. Again, that's not really that exotic either. Maybe I've eaten ostrich too, but it was ostrich jerky. We got it, I think it was down in Arkansas, at like a gas station. They had like a little stand for ostrich jerky. It just tasted like jerky though. But no idea about the silver. I assume the enchantment table. Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm up for an enchantment or two. But there's a crap ton of it down here. These blocks right here are significantly harder to break. Oh, my pickaxe almost broke. That's the second time we've repaired on this trip. Scorpion lollipops might be the most exotic thing. Very steak and potatoes kind of person. I'm with you there. If I had a choice, yeah. I also like meatloaf quite a bit, believe it or not. I like brown gravy with my meatloaf, though, instead of ketchup. A lot of people in America like ketchup with their meatloaf. I prefer mashed potatoes, maybe some corn or green beans, and then brown gravy instead of ketchup. All right, let's see. I've had gator. Oh, that is exotic, yeah. Horse in Poland would definitely have been blood sausage. Blood sausage is not that uncommon. That's like a common breakfast item in England. Let's see. Gravy on mashed potatoes and meatloaf. Oh, I know. It's so good. Now I'm hungry. Been streaming for 3.5 hours. I'd have to take a meatloaf break. All right. Oh, no, I can't remember. I don't know. Maybe I should take some of this volcanic cobble home. See what we can do with that with the hammer. Put that in the grid or in our builder's table. I bet you would have some nice looking stuff. Gator rice pilaf with my meatloaf. Oh, that's a good side. I love rice. I really am a big fan of wild rice. Oh, yeah. Those little boxes of Uncle Ben's wild rice. I'm not a big rice person, but I do love wild rice. And white rice is good with certain things, but... Let's see, wolf and bear meat. There you go. But that is native, just not commonly eaten. Wild game meat is a lot less flavorful and lean. You might make some meatloaf this weekend. I have some leftover bread. I can do crumbs for it. There you go. I like meatloaf because I call it my kitchen sink meal in the sense that, like, I will just throw whatever into it. You know, like, oh, I got some hot sauce. I'll put some hot sauce in there. You know, slice of cheese, breadcrumbs. You know, instead of breadcrumbs, and try this too. Oh, that guy's burning himself up. I will crunch up Fritos corn chips. Oh, this adds a really nice flavor. You can't overdo it though, because then your meatloaf will just taste like Fritos. But definitely, instead of breadcrumbs, sometime try some Fritos. Son of a bitch. I hate that this thing unloads every time. Chicken shawarma, butter chicken or garlic naan. Chicken shawarma for sure. That sounds so good. Oh. That does sound appetizing. That does not sound. Wait, what doesn't? My meatloaf is just. Oh, you're talking about my meatloaf. Doesn't sound appetizing. To each their own, my friend. To each their own. Give it a try. Don't judge it. Okay, can we kill this guy? What did he drop? Let's see. My meatloaf is just ground beef with a lot of seasoning. Sometimes some cheese inside, nicely running out. Like I said, when I do meatloaf, I just go all out. Like, I'll just put anything in there. I just try different stuff, you know? I like to try different stuff. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I really don't need more iron. Where the hell are we? So dark and scary down there. There's not a lot of ore down here. Here we go. All right. And we are deep. Is this the bottom of the world? Why do you keep mining for 1 block jumps? Can't you jump 2 blocks? I don't know what you mean. I do breadcrumbs, egg, garlic, minced onion, paprika, and sweet barbecue sauce. That does sound good for sure. All right, that's iron. I kind of want to start going back. Oh, I got cinder cloth scraps. I feel like that's probably rare. I've got a little... No, you can go way deep. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Oh, nice. Well, I think we've got what we came for. I'm going to have to make another furnace, aren't I? I can tell already. I'm definitely going to have to make a second furnace. So, yeah, I think we're good to go home. Let's pick our way through here. Of course, we'll still stop and get stuff as we go, but... Okay, I do not want to fall in this lava. Don't exactly know what happens when you fall in lava, but I don't want to test it. Come here. Whoa. Wouldn't want to overextend. That's true. I am very overloaded. Oh, fire thrower. You're going to drop a fire essence, aren't you? And modeling on these guys is so good. I really, really enjoy the way that these creatures look, dude. It is so fun. Get rid of that. You burn a bunch. The burn after is not terrible with food. Huh. Wait. It hurts a lot. And you burn. What do you mean you burn? I don't understand. What's shooting at me? I call those boblins. Boblin the bombing goblin. I love it. It's called a portmanteau. Okay, this maybe looks promising. If you fall in the lava. Duh. I was like, I said it and then it left my brain. All right, we got some easy thorium. Let's get it. I don't know. What do you guys think about the 3D nature of the ores? Do you like that the way these ores kind of stick out from the parent block, or would you prefer like a more Minecraft or Vintage Story look? I kind of like it. I don't know. I'm still kind of up in the air about it. Get rid of that. You love it, Kenny? Thank you for sharing. You love the 3D ore? Lava doesn't help plants grow. You don't have to tell me twice, Toad. Oh my god, I know that all too well. Yeah, it definitely doesn't help trees, too. Never plant your trees next to lava. Oh, and it shines in the dark. That was something that at first I didn't really love. I was like, oh, this is too easy. But now I kind of do like it. It doesn't provide a light source, but it is... You're able to see it, you know. Maybe if there's a mod one day where like turns that off, I might try it just for like the extra layer of difficulty. But yeah, at the same time, just being new, and trying to just see what progression is all about. I think it's kind of nice. It's a choice. It matches the game's aesthetic. Yeah. You know what I was thinking about? It's dissimilar to this game in a lot of ways, but anybody ever played Core Keeper? The game Core Keeper? It's almost more of like a Terraria clone. I get a lot of Core Keeper vibes from this game. Again, they're very different. Core Keeper is like a top-down kind of, yeah. I've got some video. I did a playthrough or two on my channel. Core Keeper's fun. It's a great game, but I get some Core Keeper vibes from it, just like in maybe the look of some of the creatures. Like if you went into the Core Keeper game in a 3D aspect, it would be like this kind of. Maybe we'll get some cool world bosses too. That's Core Keeper handles their bosses in a really cool and fun and unique-ish way. I think I like the way that Core Keeper's bosses are, just like in the world. I haven't played it in a long time. Maybe I'll have to get back into that. Yeah, horizontal. It's a top-down Terraria. That's right. Frustrates you endlessly. Yeah, it's a good one. Isn't it? It's multiplayer too, right? Yeah, it's multiplayer. All right, there we go. So is this a dead end? Yeah. I do want to take out the little ones here for their leather. Okay. Don't see any way out of here. All right, I'm going to stop going for thorium. Now we're just going to get out of here, if possible. Looks like we might have to go lower to go higher. So this looks promising over this way. I was so sad to find my first dungeon in this game. Open the door to get hit with a work in construction sign. That is kind of sad, but yeah, to be expected, to be expected. I was coming into it of the mind that there's going to be a lot of that like work in progress kind of stuff, and there kind of is, but also I would say that for this early access stage, I am impressed by how much stuff we've got here. Access to in this game. Okay, so it looks like we did make it into one of these insect hives, which is cool. We should be able to get out of here then pretty easily. Yeah, I think I should be able to just tower up. Whoa. I'm in a freaking hole. I need those bone fragments. Oh, sick. Bro, there's 2 chests here. Damn it. Okay. What is in these chests? Ooh. Ah, another repair kit. Now that's actually a really nice find, isn't it? Oh, I thought there were 2 chests. Nice. Little loot cubby. Oh, there is a second chest. What? Wait a second. Did you guys see that chest? Okay, I've got to get rid of something. Take that. We'll put the food in there. Don't really need the raw meat. And I do want these. What is that? Aubergine? What the hell's an aubergine? Could I open the map? Sure. We're still under the desert. I think we dug in. Wasn't it right around the edge? I dug in right around the edge, if you recall. It's an eggplant. Oh, thank you. The fish boss can eat my ass. Having to make a new boat every time. I don't think I ever fought that one. Yeah, I played it mostly when it was in early access, but I can appreciate that. The difficulty. I want to keep my clay, but to be quite honest, I'm sure we can get clay somewhere else. Now look at this chest though. Small wind temple. Is that what we're in? Is a wind temple? Well, we're taking this chest home. Okay. Yeah, I want the volcanic cobble, but I don't really have enough to justify taking it. I also kind of want this chest too. Because I've got one of these at home. And now I'm kind of wondering if I get a second one, can we put them side by side? You know? Oh, where did I miss the cobalt? Okay, now it's starting to get tough to throw stuff away here. There we go. We need to get to the surface just so I can stop looting. I don't know if this will take us up or what. Okay, that's going back down. Let's go backtrack for a second. Come here. You're just a bit northeast of where I saw the health bar. Interesting. I'm glad they released it, but it's almost identical to the test version I played about 5 years ago when they showed the first version of HYTALE. But they need to break the curse. Time to dig up? Yeah, I think we might be ready to dig up. Boy, there's so much thorium here still. Well, I know where to go to get it, obviously, if I need more. Oh, this might be promising. It's hard for me to leave all this ore behind. Yeah, I'm walking through like surface mud here. It's like the mud we see at the surface level. And it's slow. Oh, tell me it's a dead end. Yep. Yep. Where are we? Ah, we're up in the hills too. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get out of here, but we'll try it. Time to dig up, people. Probably won't be too bad. We can literally climb up 2 blocks, so I'll just do it that way. Yeah, this won't be bad. I do love the climbing feature. It's really nice. Makes, like, traversing stuff cool. I think it would be equally neat if they did something like a grappling hook or something weird, but I think just straight up being able to climb is cool. All right, will this lead me out of here? Probably more dead ends. I feel like we were here, but I don't think we were. Damn it. Going up. You can climb 3 to up to 4. That's right. Yeah. It was stuck in dev hell for 5 years. Just be glad it managed to climb out. That's right. Yeah, like other games. Oh, what is this? Did I just find salt? White clay. Oh. Wait, is this better for my shovel? What the hell? Whoa, the shovel does not work the way that I thought it did. What the hell, dude? It's more like a weapon. It's more like smashing these blocks than it is digging them. Look at this. What the hell is happening? Okay, this is actually kind of sick. Oh, we just let the water in. We made it. Aw, it's a tiny little thing. We're here. We got back to this daylight. Oh, it's good to be on the surface once again. Stretch our legs. I can put my torch away. Woohoo! Found the surface. It was always right above our heads the whole time. Yeah, I know. I wish Vintage Story had... like I said, I wish Vintage Story would do something off the wall, like a grappling hook, you know? Or just the ability to climb would be cool, too. But, yay! You can shove... Wait, the shovel can mine up to a 3x3. But it is almost never consistent. That's weird. I like it, though. If I'm digging out dirt... Wait, let's try it on the dirt. It's just so random. That's weird. All right, I get myself in a little box canyon here. The combat... Wait, what? You like the climbing? The combat, too. Oh, my God. Vintage Story needs such an update to its combat. Especially the ranged. The thing that gets me the most, too, is I was listening to one of those Oscilloscape interviews with Tyrone, and Oscilloscape asks him, he's like, so do you think that the combat will ever get upgraded. And he's like, I don't see anything wrong with the combat. I'm like, oh my God, he's never going to upgrade it. But maybe he will. Maybe he will. He's already buckled on the iron spear, so maybe there's hope too. There's a Mondovich's sword that lets you scale flat surfaces. I didn't know that. That could be an interesting one. Where the hell am I? Oh, we're right above our base. Oh, so this is what it looks like above the base. I've never been up on this hill. There's a ruin here that has nothing. Whew. Oh my gosh, people, look at that. Look at that monstrosity. We got a ram. Is he still with me or did he escape? No, he's still there. Hanging out in the corner because he's depressed. I know, buddy. You miss your family. Do you think one day you'll ever be able to love me? All right, let's go in. Hello, we're here. We're at home. I know the map is incredible. Really looks good. Yeah, the difference in the biomes is pretty striking too. Can't wait to really do some serious exploration. I feel like we barely just scratched the surface of the different biomes, but maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't really know what we have and what we have to look forward to. Oh boy, look at this. Thorium. Yeah, I need a second furnace, which means we're going to have to upgrade. Now, I only brought 6 of these with me. That's all we got. So we're going to have to go back down to the cold biome for cobalt at some point, right? They do feel a little squished. Yeah, like the fact that like we've got this here and then like this one right here and then this. Yeah, they're a little small. Maybe in the future, one of the things we'll get is like better world generation options, you know, so we can have like bigger landforms and like more spread out and stuff. Oh, the Dark Island for cobalt. Thank you. And as you can see, we're not very far from it. We did visit this in the last stream just to check it out and stuff, but stack away some of our stuff. Oh my God, so much ore now. Look at that. Oh, it's glorious. The amount of ore I have is ridiculous. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's put away some of our other stuff. Got some food. Okay, let's check out our hide working. Oh, I forgot about my awesome new chest. Put that over here. Actually, hold on. I want to try something. Did I get that gold chest? I did. All right, so let's put that next to it. Nice. Oh, this game is good. This game's got it. Okay, I'm going to put that one right there. That looks stupid, but I'll replace those at some point. Double gold chest, people. I love it. So let me place this. Haha. Actually, kind of looks good there. Yeah, well, it all feels very 2011 Minecraft. Let's see. They also seem circular in nature. Yeah, they kind of are. Most creatures sadly do not spawn in the Dark Island. They're not properly set to spawn yet. You can build more furnaces. You can have infinite. Yeah, I think I'll need them, especially as we get closer to the higher and higher metals. All right, so I got a couple things we can scrap. Let's just put our bed down like over here, I guess. Yeah. And the base is shaping up. Certainly isn't finished yet, but it looks a lot better than where we left it yesterday, that's for sure. And let's see. Oh, only thing I've got left to put away are these crystal shards. Oh, and this. Boom. Let's check on some of the benches so we can upgrade. Armorer's workbench, a ding. Let's go. Boom. Thorium helmet, cobalt helmet. What do you think? Do we have enough thorium now to make like a full set? I think we might. We're going to have to wait and see, obviously, because, oh, that's an emerald. Yeah, because it's not ready, but I think we might have enough for a full set. Thorium, at least. The question really is, do we have enough of, like, the leather and crap that we need? Okay, so that we can't upgrade yet. Thorium tools first. Yeah, that's actually probably the best use, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, you know what? In fact, I'm just going to make a thorium pickaxe right now. Oh, hell yeah. Good call, buddy. Nice. Look at that. Rare thorium pickaxe. Don't forget the dreaded leather. True, 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 true. Oh, what did I get? What? I had a large pile of books. Put that right there. Why is it not breaking down? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so obviously we can't do that yet. These two don't get upgraded. We're waiting on our harvest. Let's actually look. Yeah, this stuff grows super quick, doesn't it? Nice. All right, we might actually have enough to upgrade now. Or I don't know. Do I have the greater essence? No, we just need a greater essence. Grabbed it. Let's go. Boop, 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 boop. Don't forget the dreaded leather, probably because the output was full when you put it in. I think that's what that was, Don. 100% upgrade. It's going to unlock a bunch of new stuff. Fertilizer bag. Chicken coop. Oh, tier 5. Damn. Tier 8. Wait. Oh. I have to get the farmer's workbench up to a tier 8 before I can unlock the iron hoe? That's kind of wild. One more for the copper hoe. Tool that increases mining speed. A crude stone axe can mine anything in a pinch. Oh, really? That's interesting. I still have to go for the thorium, though, because it's nice, pretty green. You know, look at that. That's beautiful, actually. All right, so put all of this away. No, I actually want that. Oh, I got an eternal corn seed from that, guys. Let's go plant these seeds, actually. Okay. Oh, I have more. Beautiful. Oh, just close the door on myself. All right, let's put away the metals. The life essence, and a couple other things for that one. All right, we're looking good here. Drop. Inventory is finally clean. Pickaxe looks like it's got a face. Really? Kinda, with the two little eyeballs. Just staring blankly as you carry it around. Little goblin pick. Oh, that's funny. So let's see what we got here. More thorium. How's the leather going? All right, that leather's done. I've definitely got more leather, though. Put that away. Or more hides to process. Yeah, put those in there. I need a little light over here, don't I? Where did my... Oh, there they are. You know what? Let me grab the shelf. We really need a wider shelf, man. Even in a pinch, broken picks mine resources still, just the previous tool speed. Oh, okay. So broken iron mines at stone. That's actually helpful in case you get, like, if you're down below and you get stuck, can't find your way out, you can still get out. It'll just take you time. Do I have a turnip seed too? Wrong box. I think it's in the one above it. Yeah, I have 6. Good call, buddy. And they go. Hello, turnips. Boom. Let's have precarious placement for a flammable implement. I know. God damn it, I keep locking myself out. Yeah, this looks good. I like the little table. That's cool, but I want to be able to put stuff on the walls, too. It does just not look right. Look at this, too. There's, like, extra space behind it. It's just push it in a little bit. Push it in. Oh, isn't there eventually a rock layer you need better than iron to mine through? Oh, I don't know. Hold land as long as it is wet will not turn back into dirt. Oh, that's good to know, too. Yeah, I realized in the last stream that, yeah, our hoed land just reverted back to mud, basically. But not to worry. We got it all figured out. All right. What are we doing now? Can we do some more thorium tools? Don't really care about the axe, to be honest. I guess I do care about the axe. No, let's look at the weapons first. That's actually armor. Okay, I need medium leather for all of it. Oh, I need even more thorium. I don't know. We might not have enough for a full thorium set. We'll have to just wait and find out. Here we go. Oh, I still have to upgrade this. Oh, crap. I want that thorium sword. Or even, maybe we should try a thorium battle axe too. Maybe we'll go with a different weapon this time around, but gonna need more light leather and more of those stupid cloth scraps. Am I just like too far away from it maybe? No. Well, there is linen scraps right there. Yeah, this thing is too far away. Because I have that stuff. Put it right here. Damn it, the shelf is in my way. Alright, back you go. Just go a little bit higher. Super dark over here without that light. The dreaded cloth is the real issue. Leather is easy, cloth scraps are not. You can also move water source blocks with a wooden bucket. Oh, that's helpful. Alright. No, I still don't have enough. It was close enough. I just don't know how to count. Damn. Well, that's alright. I still kind of like this placement better. Yeah, that's tough. We got to go out and just do some serious skeleton hunting, don't we? You got to kill biome-specific skeletons to get the later progression. Now that makes sense. Oh, there's a little scrap. Yeah, that's actually something I should definitely keep up with. Is scrapping these, yeah, just the scrap thing. In fact, you know what? You're getting moved. Put you right next to this chest here, buddy. Boom. Yeah, because we might get cloth out of that. I love the way that looks. Don't stick your hand in that, people. That would not be a safe thing to do. Actually, I want the hammer. I want the hoe. All right. You should make copper variants of the other weapons to test them out to see if you like them. Oh, that's true. That's not a bad idea. Because we did try the two knives or whatever. The two daggers. I thought that was a kind of a cool weapon. But you're right. I shouldn't make thorium battle axe and be like, I don't like it. That's smart. That's smart. We'll do that. I think we'll probably do that in the next stream, though. I think we're approaching the 4-hour mark, so that'll be it for today. I'm going to retire here and work on that review video that I mentioned. So if you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, too, on the stream if you haven't yet. And I do appreciate hanging out with everybody today. I will be, of course, streaming again this week. Not going to be doing any more Hytale this week, but you can definitely count on more Hytale next week for sure. Yeah, no problem, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. It's always great. We had a great conversation today. I really appreciate you all so much. You guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next one.